Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to Wayward Arcadium Ep.9 here on Nat20 Productions Official on Twitch. We're going to do a quick introduction, a quick recap, and some other fun things, but it's awesome to see you all here. We're really enjoying this first season collab. It's really exciting. But let's start off with... Yeah, I'm excited. Look, we're almost halfway through season 1, so this is exciting. But that being said, let's start off with Aubrey. Aubrey, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello, I am Aubrey. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Mad Queen Cosplay, and I am playing your local soft girl, which has no parents whatsoever. I don't know what you're talking about, Aurora Doyle, and we both use she/her pronouns.
Woo! All right. What's a parent? I don't know. Next up, Fee, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
When I was swallowing, that's nice. Sorry, wow, I am so out of it. Hello. My name is Fee. I am playing Hiro Kitsugane, the kitsune with the way cooler sister. So yeah, that's me. And I'd love to be here with everybody. Hi. Sorry, my brain is like super scrambled. Was there something else I was supposed to say? Pronouns, yes. They, them, and for Hero, it's he, him. And yeah, just leave me behind. Just talk about somebody else.
We would never leave you behind.
Please
Never,
leave me
ever.
behind.
No hero left behind.
No.
Oh!
Love it. All right. Well, next up on the list, let's talk to Aki. Aki, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello, I'm Aki. You told me to speak as soon as I took a sip of my iced coffee that I shouldn't be having.
I was
Oh my God,
watching
he
you the
did.
whole time.
He did it with me too. I was like, I had a sip of my Diet Coke, and PJS is like, yes, Fee. And I'm like, why?
Exactly. Weakest
Learn to
link.
swallow
Weakest
faster.
link. So yeah, I'm
Eat
Aki. My
better.
pronouns are she, her, and I play Sarnai Iltashwa, pronouns he, they. Your local super edgy, the only edgy, the edgiest. I hate this. I hate having to share this. I came in, I was like, I'm gonna be the edgiest, and now two bitches are sad. Stop being sad. Go be just be glad. I'm stupid. Anyways,
No.
and that's it. I think that's it. I think I've made it clear.
Okay.
Pronouns
I feel like
Yeah, pronouns.
for Sarnai.
I already said that. I already said it was
Oh.
he, they.
Apologies.
Sorry, we couldn't hear you. When
I
you were
I love your incentive for us to heal is because you want to be the only emo boy. Like it's
He
not
has
even
a trademark and he has to protect it.
it's not even because you want us to be like healthy. It's just like, no, this is my thing.
Look,
Well, if you're-
Sarnai
if-
was into My Chemical Romance first. Now that we're into My Chemical Romance, it's not allowed.
As somebody who I've never listened to My Chemical Romance, all I know is that they broke
It's
up and
Fall
that
Out Boy.
destroyed the millennials. That's it.
It's probably Fall Out Boy for you, isn't it?
It is Fall Out Boy for me.
Yes. Oh my
Called
God.
it.
Yes.
Got him, coach.
All day.
It's okay. It was Fall Out Boy for me too. But I also have an excuse that I was like in Germany and like, I don't know, Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco was bigger than MCR.
Look, I had to learn the hard way that Linkin Park technically is emo. I still don't believe it,
It's emo.
but that's what it is.
Aren't they the
Linkin
ones
Park
that
is- yeah,
crawling
Linkin Park was
in my
punk.
skin?
Crawling
What's
in
that?
my skin, yeah.
What did you think that was? R&B?
I thought it was the punk hip hop techno hybrid theory that they subscribed, but that's a different conversation. And
Yes.
maybe in
that's one
episode
thing
20 we'll
that
have a nice
I don't know
long
why.
and unnecessary conversation about music genres. But for right now, I'm going to turn the introduction over to Makai. Makai, please tell us
hey,
who you
what's
are,
up?
who you're playing, what your pronouns are.
Hello, it's your boy, you they, you them, coming back at you with another game, playing as your other they, your other them, Graded D Stone Basin. We both use the they and the them, and we're really excited to get it popping for you tonight.
All right, next up, last and not least, Dusty. Who are you? Who play? Pronouns what?
Hello, I am Dusty. You can find me on the webs at Dusty Hill. Going to be playing Aldwin Sanchez, Halfling Gonzi, Baker of Breads, havre of abuelos, unaware of their parents, and just here for a good time.
Yeah. Well, I guess that just leaves me. My name is PJ. I'm the GM for Wayward Arcadium and Nat20 Productions, official here on Twitch. My pronouns are he, him, and I'll be playing everyone, everything in between. And here is a wild recap of Parents' Day. Dear God, how to even begin? So if you haven't seen episode 7 and 8 yet, not only are they on the amazing G&G podcast on Spotify and other podcast resources, you can also see them on our YouTube at YouTube.com/Nat20Prods. But here's what it was. So the school has this annual thing where they open up the school to the parents so the parents can see their children for the first time, what maybe months or a year, and see how their education is going, et cetera, et cetera. And it's a very tense day as we find out that Aki's dad is a very strict, kind of controlling, but very experienced Hell Knight in the Chilaxian government military. Aurora's dad, and oh boy, I saw that conversation online. Aurora's dad was not well received, as well he shouldn't. He's kind of a creepy, overbearing parent. Hero's sister was there and gave her brother some good-natured sibling rivalry. Greta's dad, Wonder, short for Wanderlust, showed up a little late, but still fun, life of the party. And of course, Abuelo. Who could forget Abuelo? Loving, funny, attentive, wise, and just kind of, boots on the ground kind of guy. So they go to their classes as usual. Skip ahead. Sarnai's dad decides to go to champions class where he starts challenging every student to a severely intense life or death trial. At one point, challenging Hero to a competition to test their oath, and then makes them swear an oath upon asking what their intentions are with their son Sarnai. And it was very well done with Fee. And so now there's some emotional context there, only to have Kalman, Sarnai's dad, go to Sarnai's summoning class and almost bring out his sword and kill the summoning teacher. There's some bad blood between them. We're not quite sure what. The ships are already set sail. Meanwhile, we met Melee's dad, Maximum Powers, who's a giant, toxic, masculine a-hole, who, upon seeing his son, first of all, instigate into a fight to the death with Sarnai and then die by a lightning bolt, which a critical fail did not do many favors. Seeing his son get killed, his exact response was, I don't care. I can make another one. He sucks. When they bring him back from the dead and he's distraught, Melee, the son, in his emotional anger, he challenges Sarnai to a duel to the death to happen later. And it just gets crazier from there. Let's see. So Abuelo and Aldwin and Marinle go to alchemy class, and they have a lemon cake that makes everyone shrink, and they laugh as it wears off. It's actually a very wholesome moment. I think probably one of the best parents in the entire group is Abuelo. And then after a very tense conversation at the host club in the Orange Sonata Cafe, Aurora's dad is infuriated that he believes his daughter's time and education is being infringed and ruined upon, dispels the magic of the entire host club, putting fear into Gwendol, who doesn't know why the magic is fading. And after a few parental conversations, decides that this is enough and he's just going to go full aggro. He splits off into 12 magically imbued homunculus and goes to war with the students and the respective adults there. When the fighting is all done with, Aurora is pulled out of this dimension into a pocket dimension where she is forced to confront her father for what will be the last time, as he demands that Aurora stops going to school, go back to the lab with him, and he would teach her everything she would ever need to know, but she'd have to forsake her friends, her education, and her individuality, to which she told him rightly, it's been a while, I can say, fuck off. And he disowns her, and he pulls the funding that he's been giving her to go to college and dumps her back onto campus with her friends, probably never to talk to her again. Cut to Wanderlust, the father of Greta, promised to go fishing with them. And when they go to the pier to meet their dad, hours pass, the day is gone, the sun is setting, and it's wasted, only to find out that Wanderlust was never going to go to fish with them. But they are met by their friend Lannis, who shares some bad news of his own. They crack open a beer, they commiserate and cheer, and that's the end of the two-parter of Parents' Day. That was a lot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's about 2 episodes worth.
It absolutely was.
Bonkers.
Absolutely was. It was a great time. It was craziness. So we are going to do one of two things. Number one, we are going to flash forward a month into the school year from Parents' Day. However, before we can do that, we're going to do a quick, if you will, backstep to the duel between Sarnai and Melee Powers, a duel to the death that he demanded. So it is nighttime. You are in the quad. You, Sarnai, are allowed to choose one person to be the witness and officiary of the duel. Melee has given you this power. Who do you choose to come to the duel to officiate?
Yeah, Melee does have powers. Does he have Shalar? I don't know. Greta. Yeah, unfortunately, the guy's not here, so we gotta wait. But it would be Greta because
It's cool. It's fine. Whatever.
Well,
swore an oath to love you.
I don't even know if you can heal. That's my issue. That's my biggest issue.
I think
Greta
I'm really.
can at
I think
least-
Aurora's the only other person who like really has like healing ability.
You don't know that.
That's why I'm saying I don't know that.
You don't know.
That's why I'm saying
I could be a Kitsune Swiss army knife thingy. You don't know.
And the last that I remember, Hero was avoiding Sarnai like the plague. So why would I invite you to a midnight stroll?
Because you're the only one who knows that you've overheard what was being said, whereas
You're
Hero
gonna
is
take your-
oblivious.
Are you really gonna take your new spouse where you're gonna fucking kill someone? No,
Yeah.
you'd say that
No.
for the honeymoon.
I mean,
Yeah,
maybe isn't that how you woo people? It's just like, look, I killed for you. Marriage?
I don't know. I don't even know if you're gonna be up
To a
for
very
it.
interesting
Oh, it's fine.
situation.
Greta is back. Hero will just, I don't know. Maybe Hero on his like moonlight strolls will just like, I don't know, happen upon it. I don't know.
Look, Hero can still, if you want them to, Aki, they can still watch. They just wouldn't be able to officiate or mediate. They're not allowed to be involved in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, but
Well-
can I hackle?
Oh, yeah, but you might just make Melee worse.
I
Yeah,
mean,
no, that's
given-
that's
given-
no.
given that I feel like given that Sarnai has beaten his ass 2 out of 2 times, I'm not too afraid.
No,
Hmm.
look, Sarnai is coming here not to kill him again, but for like a whole other reason. And so in terms of an officiary, I do think Sarnai would
Greta.
go to
Honestly,
would go to Greta.
I'm
Yeah.
very excited also to
What?
see Greta
What?
in that kind of
What?
position.
What?
So like take Greta.
Yeah. It's going to be Greta. That's
officiating
Sarnai.
I know what's going on.
Yes,
Totally, I could do this.
So we're doing the Melee Sarnai fight, and Melee said bring whoever you want to officiate this duel, and I went okay, fine.
Word.
So
right,
Sarnai is
right.
gonna bring Greta because Greta is the strongest. Greta is surprisingly level-headed in terms of this kind of
Oh my
thing.
God, stop.
And Greta can most likely at least make the boo-boos hurt a little less. And so that is Sarnai's logic in inviting Greta. And upon inviting Greta, I'm going to explain I'm going to give you the fastest TLDR ever. I killed Melee in class and he's
You-
not
you
doing
what?
well.
No
challenged
wonder
me.
he.
No,
sorry, go on.
And look, it's not. I really, truly didn't mean it.
I'm sure you didn't.
I
you
didn't. No, he
didn't.
challenged me, and I just
No, that
attacked
wasn't
him like
sarcastic.
usual. He attacks first, and then I attack back, and I usually win. But I really didn't expect him to just stand there and take a lightning bolt to the face.
Yeah, I've been there.
It's,
Oh,
Not
don't
on
you
your
hate it
own,
when you
on
accidentally
his.
kill somebody? Darn it.
no,
What a
Worse.
universal
Truthfully.
feeling.
truthfully, did not mean to. This
No,
is-
no, I get it. It's not. I mean, it's technically I'm not gonna get into specifics. But yeah, sure, I'll do it. Yeah, totally.
Okay, well, it's at night. It's over here by the tree. I don't know, man. I hate the woods. I have to go to the woods. Already an advantage to him.
What do you hate about the woods?
It's the woods.
Yeah, it's full of leaves and like little critters that run around and be cute and have a good time, and everyone's free and they don't have
And
to pay
everybody
taxes.
everybody shits in the woods. There's berries that you can eat, berries that you can't eat, and you can't tell the difference.
Look, sometimes that's
Mosquitoes.
the price you pay for not having to wear pants or pay taxes. I don't know what you expect.
I pay taxes. That's what I expect. I pay a lot of taxes.
Well, I mean, if that's the life you want to live, that's perfectly fine. But
It is the life I
Some
want to
people
live.
have
I want to live
dreams.
away from the woods. Very far away from the woods.
I love
would
how
I love Holiday Inn. I just would like to stay away from the woods.
I love how Makai just sold me on living in the woods in just 2 notes. Never wear pants, don't pay taxes.
don't have to pay
I'm there.
taxes.
Look, I'll crap in the woods. I've done it before. I was a Boy
There's a
Scout.
bear shed in the woods.
Yep.
If I didn't want to wear
Blake
pants, I would
does.
simply wear a skirt. It's
Mm.
free down there. You would never know.
It's true. Well, I'm part Scottish, so I could just wear the kilt. That would work, right?
Like to
The
sell,
fact that
buy
all
more
of you just
skirts.
like neglected all of the technology that we have that make your life better for the sheer fact that you don't have to wear pants, which by the way, you don't have to do even right now in this very moment is
No one can
astonishing. Go,
No one
PJ,
can
take
tell.
off your pants. 50% of your worries could apparently be taken care of. Go, be free.
Make sure we
Go
have
live-
this
That's
as
a
a
very
clip,
fair
please.
point.
Thank
bring
you.
up.
Yes, someone
Very
please
fair
clip
Yeah.
point.
No,
I've just
no,
taken
wait,
my
no.
pants off.
Good, because I was watching you as you did it, and I
Answers
know that
PJ,
you did,
everybody.
and I
We
love
did
that
it.
for you.
I'm
Don't you
gonna
feel
put-
better already?
No,
Aren't
I
you
feel kind of
free?
exposed. I'm gonna put them back on.
Oh my
I feel
god.
like there's people on Twitch watching. Anyway, let's get back to where things make sense, right? So the duel. I love this. Anyways, the duel. So you're gonna be fighting at night in the woods. You have your officiator. Of course, Hero can watch all like stoic and awesome under the moonlight somewhere by a tree, whatever vibe you have.
He's gonna be with binoculars. You think he's gonna be majestic? He's gonna be like a little like rat stalker. He will like crawl up and just like have like his little like thing and just be like, haha, I'm watching out of the shadows. Like, I don't know. But like you don't think he's cool for even just 1 second, PJ.
All right, fine. I will let that headcanon persist. So the time finally comes, and hold on, let's see here. All right. Melee is actually there first. You come to the dueling scene, the scene for the duel, and you see Melee there with his rapier already drawn, Parthenax already summoned, and he's got a casket, just a lacquered black wood casket
Yes.
already there. And he looks to you, he sees you coming, looks at it with his foot, kind of nudges the lid wide open. And he goes, all right, this is it. Okay. Tired of this. No matter what happens, this box is going to get filled with. I don't know who's going to be in this box, but that's the rules of the duel, right?
If you really want it, sure.
Right.
Well, before we get started here, can I take a couple of minutes with each of you privately?
Yeah, sure, but don't take forever. Okay, we got to get to the duel.
Yeah, no, just a couple seconds, last rites, last minute words of encouragement. I guess I'll go ahead and flip a coin. I don't want to, I'm completely impartial here. Guess I'll go with heads Sorenai and tails you.
Why not tails me? I
Um,
literally have 2 of them.
That is what okay, sorry.
Gotta be impartial.
I already flipped the coin.
It's all good.
And it lands on you, so congratulations.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Greta just pulls you aside. Not gonna try and talk you out of it, but you were always the smart one of the group. You may fly off the handle sometimes, and you might put up a front that you don't actually care about anything, but I could see it in your eyes how much you do. And I know how much it hurts you to think that you hurt that boy over there. And if there's anything you want to get off your chest, I will be your confidant until your last breath.
But it's not my intention to kill him now, and I figured something out after watching the Doyles. So yeah, not my intention to kill him. Don't plan on killing him. I'm just going to do something that I'm pretty used to doing, which is beating the shit out of each other and then talking about it after it's all out of our system. That's literally the only reason why I'm here. I'm just well, and you're here because officiate, and hopefully someone doesn't actually die.
Makes sense. Perfect. And they sort of go in for a hug, but then they remember, right, you're not about that life, and give you a nice punch on the shoulder.
Yes.
Or I guess knee. You're fucking several feet taller than
I'm
me.
much taller than you. Yeah, I think you're thigh level, so like it bounces back.
I just imagine the
Nice pat
meme
on
of
the jiggly.
how to talk to short people. Just Sarnai's just sort of crouched down.
I know what a fist bump is. Wait.
A fist thump.
Yes. I mean, it's just.
Oh my lordy.
Yes. Okay. Go. Officiate.
Alright. So
Father.
with that wrapped up, Melee walks over, knowing that's his turn, and he just kind of has his rapier like resting on his hip, like pommel on his hip bone. Hey, what's up?
Hello, my name is Greta D. Stonebasin. I literally have never met you before. But I've heard a lot about you. You've picked up fights with a couple of my friends, and normally that'd be cause for concern, but now it's cause for concern for completely different reasons. My friends have done you a lot of unkindness and a lot of unfairness and not a lot of listening. So let me be the first to offer my ear, in that if you need to get anything off your chest before your final breath, I will be your confidant until the end.
Give me a diplomacy check. And in this case, the DC, because if there's a crit, I want there to be a crit. The DC will be 19.
19. All right. It would probably help if my things stay loaded. That would be real shui. All right. Like pink in the area. Let's do this. Oh, hot diggity Christmas. All right, that's a 17 plus, what am I rolling with? Diplomacy, 6.
All right, so that's a 23, it sounds like.
Yes, 23.
Okay.
I had to do some math. Sorry. Had to do
That's
some
all
math.
right. Do some meat. So it's not a dirty crit, but it is
Of course.
still a success. So as you say that, Melee just kind of looks at you and he nods kind of here and there, goes, Look, okay, it was one thing when you kicked my ass in class. There's another thing when you kicked my ass in the woods during training and humiliated me with your magical gelatin. And I had like the magical gelatin shits for almost 2 days. Like that was one thing. Okay. I can handle embarrassment in school, but that was my dad. And I don't take that lightly. So now I'm doing this because I need this for me personally. And I'm going to take the power back myself through force if need be.
Well, that makes perfect sense. I wish you nothing but luck in your endeavors. And I hope you find peace. But would you mind if I share the story with you before you go? For good luck.
Sure. Why not?
And Greta lifts up the Greta lifts up the side of their shirt and reveals that same what are they called? Tick marks from before, where she marked up another, or where they marked up another in the fight with Sarnai's dad. And they point to number, what were they on, 7? They point to number 5. I got this one in a fight with my old man. It was coming up to a day we had agreed that if I could beat him, I could go out, do my own thing, and he would continue on doing his tribesman thing. I knew that the tribe's life wasn't really for me and I needed out. He knew that it would be best for me and wanted to keep me close at all times. We fought and we fought and we fought, and I did eventually get what I needed to get done. But in doing so, I took on so much damage that I did barely make it through the morning. It took all of our supplies so that he could just get me back to a feasible condition. I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't let you trying to get what you think you need destroy yourself in the process, kid. And with that, she gives him a clap on the shoulder and takes a position in the middle of the, in the middle of both of them, and waits for them to get ready.
One, I'm in love with Greta. Me, I'm in love with Greta. Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
Right.
Fuck. If I was there, I'd be ruined. That's it. My college career is over. Just because it's only gonna be for Greta. Two. I would like to point out that Sarnai is not wearing their uniform or anything like that, because this is technically a formal, informal duel, and it's after school hours. So all I'm doing is looking like fucking Brendan Fraser in that one time in that Tarzan jungle, whatever movie, when he goes to New York or something, and he's in that like fluffy shirt, that white one, and he's running with the horses.
I thought you were gonna say Brendan Fraser in the loincloth, and I'm just like, that's an interesting choice.
No, not in the
Fraser in the loincloth.
loincloth.
That's
And
all
he
I
wasn't,
needed.
I don't think he was, no. Oh, wait, I'm still thinking of when he was in like New York or whatever, and he wasn't wearing a loincloth. He was just like bare butt naked in front of like 3 different women. But like, no.
God intended.
Just nice, flowy, loose Victorian dandy shirt going on. Okay. Like, gotta roll up my sleeves, and just be like, all right, let's get this on with, I guess.
So, Greta, give me a diplomacy check for the story you told, and then we're gonna get right on to the duel.
Nino, Dorito, look, my Pacino.
Yes, George of the
Yes.
Jungle. Thank you, Scoot.
George of the jungle, and do you and me?
I think George of the Jungle and Road to El Dorado was the one movie that I went to go see in theaters multiple times as a kid. Multiple times.
I got a 21.
21.
Got a
Okay.
15 plus 6.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, you tell us.
Hit a cat, hit something.
You know
Yep.
what?
Oh.
I'll take it if we get
Hey.
this
I
done.
think we're back.
Okay.
Sorry
about that.
I'll take it.
But we are back. So I had Greta make a diplomacy check for the story that they told about their childhood. Melee nodded, absorbing the story, and then said basically to the effect of, well, that'll be me and my old man, but I have to graduate to get to that point. So tonight I'm doing this. They walk back to kind of the area of combat where Sarnai is standing. You're wearing that lovely, like, poofy white shirt and black leather pants from George of the Jungle. When they go to, I guess, that farmland or whatever and have a great time. He is wearing this kind of very fancy, heavy woven doublet, kind of like long sleeved doublet kind of top. And he kind of takes it off, throws it to the side, and you see he's just wearing like his really tight dancing pants and dancing shoes, and he's got his rapier exposed, and he's got this golden this brass dragon, no, golden dragon, hanging over his shoulder. Parthenax is hanging over his shoulder, and he strikes this familiar stance where he goes into a bit of a fencing position, and the dragon is resting either under his shoulder or like by his stomach with the snout ready. And he looks to you, Sarnai, and he says, okay, we're going to make this simple. Any trick works. You can do it. Sure. Fine. Great. One of us, we're going to fight till we die, until we both quit. And right now, I'm not going to quit.
All right. You get out what you need to get out. And Sarnai will summon Naga, who is going to chill in front of Sarnai this time. Very Pokemon-like.
All right.
Sarnai has chosen Naga.
Naga.
Always choose Naga. Always choose Naga. Always.
Naga.
Parthenax, go! Parthenax! Parthenax! Mr. Mime! No one summoned you,
No,
Mr. Mime.
fuck Mr. Mime.
So without further ado, let's get some battle music going, and let's roll initiative for the duel to the death. Now, the duel rules are, there are some funny little maneuvers here and there that you can choose, but otherwise it mostly functions like a normal fight, except every round you have to roll initiative. Initiative can be based off of deception, intimidation, or perception. And I might have forgotten one, but I'll make those three a good choice right now. So we're just gonna do the first round of this duel. And we're gonna just get the initiatives and go from there. So Sarnai, what was your roll?
I'm gonna use perception for like a normal initiative roll, and I rolled we're starting this pretty well on my end, so I'm just gonna double check my math here. Yeah, 27.
27? Okay, all right. That's a very good roll. Unfortunately, you got a 30.
Good. I know he's faster than me, so like I'm like hoping that he can do this.
Yeah. So as he gets his stance ready, he uses one action. That'll work for now. He reaches into his back pocket, pulls out a scroll, piece of paper, slams it on the ground, and you see a bright light just shoot out of the scroll. As this happens, his light washes over you. Give me a free Arcana check.
That's a Arcana. Yeah, that's not bad. That's like a dirty 20.
Okay. You can tell as this bright light just kind of comes out from the scroll and washes over all of you, all four of you in the battle arena. You feel like your magic has been somehow stunted, but Naga is still out. You're not entirely sure on the specifics, but he has effectively shut off your spellcasting for this duel. So first action. Second action, he is going to tumble directly towards you, getting really close. Yeah, that beats the DC.
And did he just nat one?
I have a very special D20. When I succeed critically, it says, yeah!
Oh.
And the opposite of that, which I just rolled, is a fuck! So I just critically failed. So he does his badass roll, tuck, gets up, goes for a swing, and basically gets his sword stuck in the dirt, and is like... and he looks at you with just fury slowly seeping and boiling. It's your turn, Sarnai.
And when you say my magic, my spell casting's cut off. That includes my cantrips, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'll just go. Oh, well, that's a smart trick, actually. Very good. Well then. So Naga, This is where Naga comes in, and she will. Can I manipulate this? I think I can, right? She's gonna breath weapon him, negative damage. So I need a basic reflex save. And it's to miss me. It's gonna be like a line.
Okay. What's the DC for it?
DC is what's my DC again? We just leveled up 19.
He critically succeeds
Okay, nothing happens
for
then.
once. Yeah, the fire goes off, and as he's there, he twists his blade in the dirt and does basically a shoulder off the back roll and dodges the fireball completely.
And then for my last action, I'm just gonna punch him
I
Nice.
rolled it.
Classic.
or kick him, I guess, because he's still on the floor.
And I kick him, sir.
And I kick him.
And I kick him right in the cojones.
1 second, because I just realized I don't have. I never put like what happens. I've never thought of like me attacking unarmed before, so I actually don't have my unarmed anything
Oops.
like added. I actually don't know what my role is for an unarmed attack. Oops.
Well, I believe you're trained in it. You're probably not expert at it at this point. So level strength 2.
I'm assuming it would probably be like this. What are regular unarmed attack like damages? That's another thing.
The damage would be a 1d4 unless you have any of the monk abilities or any other crazy feats.
1d4 plus strength.
Oh boy, he's not gonna take any. It doesn't matter. I have no strength. I'm just
That's
kicking him.
right.
But I got 20 to kick him in the face.
Are you kidding me? God damn it. Okay, fine. Roll 1d4.
Yep, this is
you
the
have
normal strength.
you have a 0 modifier, right? So then roll 2d4. God damn it. Roll 2d4 or 1d4, double it. Dealer's
Beautiful.
choice.
Man, the crit failed to a crit success.
We love to see
I'm
it fail
gonna-
up.
I'm just gonna double it so that way I can do max damage because I rolled a 4 on the 1d4, so I'll do 8.
Delicious.
Okay. So you, as he's on the ground, you do like a soccer kick straight up. This brutal, swinging kick straight up, and you can hear the slap of foot against jaw and the clack of the bones setting in his jaw against his own teeth as he whips his head. Do you have any other actions you can do?
No, that's all 3 because Naga did her breathing.
Okay. Next round, roll initiative again. He will be using deception.
I would like to use
Using
intimidation.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it works since I nat 20 that last one.
Wait, mate, watch your footing. The grass is a bit wetter than you'd expect, and the boots are not doing you any favors.
Yeah,
25.
you're definitely going first, Sarnai. So in the next round, after you crack him in the face, you can see he's starting to twist his grip to pull the blade out. But you lead the initiative. What are you gonna do?
So I'm letting you know for my breath weapon, I rolled a 4. So that means it's gonna be a while for Naga to get it back. But I can make her do other things more efficient than me, like punch him. So what we're gonna do is we're tandem striking. So Naga is going to attack first, kind of flowing off, like using my arms as like a extra little beeline to just punch him. And I don't know why you guys are laughing. Give Naga a gun. I wish.
yes,
I wish. I'm
he's
waiting.
that.
I'm waiting. She
Remember,
deserves it.
remember what Akane said. It is the scroll of victory, enlightenment, and peace. Just pull out a friggin' gun.
Exactly.
A piece named to victory and enlightenment.
so yeah. Naga will like slide off of Sarnai's like arms to do this. I'm pretty sure I can also deal extra damage with her right now because of her little dual energy thingy. Let me just double check that I'm not like shitting my mouth here.
What a phrase.
Right?
You're welcome. I'm a goddamn lyrical genius.
Your
Anyways,
goddamn mouth shitter.
Spitting hot
Yeah.
fire. Spitting fire hotter than Naga.
Yeah.
Naga doesn't even spit fire. It's just
Spitting
energy.
fire
It's
hotter
just
than
spits
Parthenax,
vibes.
baby.
So yeah, never mind. I could have just changed the damage type entirely, and I don't want to. So she'll attack first. I will not. No, I don't want to actually. I'll make her attack twice, and then let's see what happens for the third action, I guess.
Okay, so you're just gonna roll to punch him in the jaw.
Roll the deck.
Well, with Naga, so that's probably a tail swipe, and then a bite.
Okay,
Tail whip.
27 is the first attack.
that'll hit.
And for the next one, 22.
That'll also hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
See, Naga is way stronger than Sarnai. Naga has a really nice modifier.
At least +1.
The first one is 10 bludgeoning, and the second one is 9 bludgeoning.
Okay, yeah, he does not look good as he is taking 2 very horrible thrashings from this tail. With his turn being now, he.
Oh no, I still have one more.
Oh, you have one more? Okay, go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna look at him and just go, "You sure you want to keep going? Did you get it out of your system yet or no?"
I'm just getting warmed up.
Buddy.
I mean,
All
It's
right.
obvious he doesn't believe it either.
Yeah.
You sure? Are you really sure?
You know
You
what?
took away my magic, so I figured something out for the sole purpose of fixing this. But it would appear that I cannot.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling good. I'm
the
feeling good.
judge isn't opposed to taking a 5-minute recess, or we can maybe even just have a lunch and talking this whole thing over.
He just kind of shouts, "Just officiate the damn duel!"
That's what I'm trying to do, blockhead.
Sorry, if you want to, because I feel like this is something you want to do. Give me a diplomacy check to affect melee.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so it's gonna be a 21, and I think while doing this diplomacy check thing, Sana will go, if it's a manliness issue, real men talk about their feelings first as well.
It's a fact.
He just kind of you see him start to get red in the face. And first of all, do you have any other actions for your turn?
My only other action is to hit him again. So I'm really just trying to. I don't want to kill him. I had a thing for them. If I had to use magic, this would have been over already, and he wouldn't be dead. But
So assuming that he's gonna take his turn, and he finally gets his sword out of the ground. He shouts now and does a side flipping cartwheel. As that happens, I mean a basic reflex save as Parthenax just and finally gets their breath weapon off.
$21.
Okay. All right, that saves. You're only going to take half damage for this. Okay. Where did I put you? There it is. Okay, so you're going to take half of 10 damage. And with the flip, let me do a quick 1d4. And okay, so with the flip, you notice that he has quickly basically flanked you again with Parthenax in front of you and him behind you. And now he just takes that rapier back in and Jen just screams and swears at you as he extends into a massive flèche. What's your AC?
17.
This will be a dirty crit.
The boy shows his fangs. He finally did something, and fuck, it's a big thing.
Yeah, buddy, it's a big one. Okay. So. You're going to take 35 piercing damage as he does this confident finisher with a massive thrust to the midsection. And that'll be the end of his turn as he gets the blade in you and then just kind of like, really like thrusts it deeper. And he says, you see, this is what I'm talking about. This has always been what I deserve. And this is what I'm getting. I'm taking it. Now with that, it's going to be initiative for the third round of the duel. Ew. That's not good.
His luck has turned.
How the turntables.
It's my turn. I would have win. Sucks at initiative. Damn it.
And sort of seeing each of them having taken a fair bit amount of damage, Greta is going to take this time to, referee hand up. Would either of you like to take the time to resign and or fold?
Melee, not looking off of Sardai's target, says, hell no. This is a duel to the death. I think I'm halfway there.
Yeah, that's more than that. That one hurt. That one actually fucking hurt. Right in the old flesh wound. I rolled a 24.
Yeah, you're going first this round as well. He did not roll well for his initiative.
Round 3, begin.
Naga will go. Now what I'm gonna be doing here, because I know he didn't look so hot last time. So, this time, I'm gonna attack once, see what it looks like. Doesn't work, attack again, see what it looks like. Doesn't work, I will probably finish it. So, Naga will strike first.
Okay, roll to hit.
Two souls forever intertwined.
Yeah, that's 22. That is 22.
It's 22.
So
that will hit.
For 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay, that's not bad. That's not too bad.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I said, I'm just gonna hit him again with Naga. Naga goes for like 2 tail swipes. This one is better. This one's much better. this one is so much better.
Delete him. Delete him out the face of his life.
Even with No, wait a minute. My penalty might bring it down a little bit. Yeah, 23.
Okay, that'll hit. It won't be a crit, but that will hit.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta remember the penalties. Ooh, that's max, right? I'm double checking now. I think that's just 10. Yeah, 10.
Okay, cool.
Thanks.
17 damage, not bad. And what are you gonna do, Sarnai?
I will hit this time. So with another weak ass, another weak ass. I think I'm just gonna smack him, like straight up, like fucking full on, open hand smack him.
Okay.
That kind of thing, and just see what happens. Just like holy shit, fuck. Just one of those.
All right, I will. Maybe I'm reading the situation wrong, but I'll give you a choice. You can roll to hit for non-lethal 1d4 damage, or you can use a slap in the face, and you can make that a diplomacy or an intimidation check.
Well, now I'm worried about slapping him in the face using an intimidation, just because I know what his dad's like. And I don't want.
Just hug him. Just fucking hug him.
Friday hasn't learned the power of hugs yet.
I haven't learned the power of hugs.
No, that's right.
Oh, thank you. My sister made me a fucking hot chocolate, yo.
Oh my goodness, that is a bomb-ass hot chocolate. Thank you, sister.
Yeah.
That looks amazing.
Thank you. Yeah. because we're celebrating. Actually, am I smart enough to know what the power of hugs are?
You're friends
know.
with Greta.
I would say maybe that could be wisdom or
Wisdom?
charisma, one of the two.
Okay.
I'd say that would be based on charisma to know the power of hug.
That's the power.
That would be a 12 then.
Yeah, you do not think hugging is going to give you any advantage in this duel.
Yeah,
But if you want to
think
slap
so.
him, you can choose to either do damage or make a diplomacy check out of it. Flash intimidation, but it's up to you.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think what would I say with the smack.
Maybe something about coming to his senses.
Like,
Get your
I was just
shit
like,
together.
I'm fucking tired.
Yeah, no, as I was thinking, just get your shit
to
together,
therapy.
smack. And I'll use for the intimid. It doesn't really matter to me what I use because they're all the same in terms of the role at the end of the day. I'm not trying to
That makes
scare him or into submission or anything. I just want that. I just want that anime slap moment where you're like, oh, everything makes sense. I'm
Cognitive
acting out.
recalibration.
So yeah, that's what.
Good lord.
That's
I love when
Oh.
you chuckle at Goblin. It's so good.
Just 1 second. Yeah, 28 because that was a dirty 19. Like,
28. Okay.
Yeah. I'm. What can I say? I was meant for talking.
Okay. So I'll call that a dirty crit. Technically you're 1 point off, but this guy's going through a lot right now, so you crack him in the face. Cuddle, if you could stop the fight music really fast.
Record scratch.
You slap Melee in the face. His blade covered in the gold of your own midsection, blocking the moonlight from shining off his well-sharpened, polished blade. And as you slap him, that sword begins to tremble in his hand and then fall down to his side. And you see, though he is failing himself, he is trying to hold back tears as his eyes begin to get welly and shiny with the tears that are being held back, and his face begins to get bright pink. And that kind of hyperventilation of emotion starts building in his chest.
Oh wait. I think Sarnai in his head goes, "Oh, I know how to deal with this." And he's gonna pat his head, like nicely. It's not like how I handled fucking like my own friends needing emotional attention. No. This is a nice, gentle, the power of the older brother head pat kind of like vibe. And he just goes, "That'd suck. So I understand you needed to get it out, and it was never my intention of outright killing you ever. Like, I don't like you at all. We're good at what we're doing right now. I don't mind that. You kind of pushed me to go further or whatever that shit is. But it was never my intention to kill you. It was never my intention to kill you in front of your father. And no offense, but he's not very great. And this is coming from me.
Yeah, that's saying a lot.
And I don't. And yes, my dad used to wake me up in the middle of the night and go, "Now kill me." So no, this is it was never. I'm gonna stop talking about me now. But
No,
like,
I get you.
yeah.
My dad used to wake me up in the middle of the night and be like, "I'm gonna try and kill you," and then like that would just be the next thing we would do for the next like 3 days.
Exactly.
You know anything you add to this drama party, pretty boy?
You see Melee with like the big brother hand on his head. His head's kind of ducked down, has his his entire lithe frame just rests, and he just says, I'm not gonna bore you with how much of an asshole my old man is. You already can guess.
I mean, you can.
Might
I
help
mean,
get
you
it.
could.
Might help you feel better about it.
I
Yeah,
just
talking helps.
my old man and my mom, my old lady, they met when they were just adventurers going around the world, and they fell in love and they got married and they had me, and then the adventure stopped. They stopped altogether. They had no idea how to be parents. My dad always wanted me to be tougher and stronger and better. He pushed me. One time he threw me off a cliff, but my mom cast a spell and it caught me.
You fucking too.
Yeah.
Shit, me too.
Holy shit.
what
Look
the
at us, a little
fuck?
fucking cliff jumper crew.
Wait,
Yeah.
did your dad throw you off a cliff too?
Mine was
yeah,
a
kinda yearly
mine was
thing.
a good old chillaxian kick off the fucking edge. He was like,
Oh.
think fast, and I did not fast enough.
Oh, my old man just told me, you're worthless for everything. Maybe you can fly. And he threw me. My mom caught me, but I thought she was going to love me. And she said, not now, dearie. Mommy's going to talk about the divorce with your father. And that's kind of how
You
that
too,
went.
you too. Holy
You have
shit.
it too?
Yes.
lucky-
Oh my god.
Oh,
No,
You
no,
lucky
no, no.
shit. Your parents were fucking together?
Well, I mean, yeah, but not really. I mean,
Fair enough.
and
fair
they
enough.
and they just use me to wage a war against each other. They're constantly buying my affection and just talking terrible about the other. I don't know. And I just
No.
wanted
Fuck
one of them
shit.
to genuinely love me. And at least I figured if I could beat someone up, at least I know my dad would approve.
Neither Finn, but shit, at least both of them accept the fact that it's over. My dad still hounds after my mom, and it's kind of fucking embarrassing by this point. It's been 40, 30, 25 years. Let it go, my man.
My parents didn't speak. They waged the most dramatic divorce Absalom has ever seen, and the best way to put it is I hope, I'm so glad both of them didn't show up for Parents' Day, because I don't think the school would be standing. That it's not a it's a they want to kill each other. Yay! I didn't choose to go with my dad. Yay!
Melee sheathes his rapier, and he just 2 arms around the waist does like a nice little tackle hug. Not enough to bring Sarnai to the ground, but enough that he's like totally resting his face on your torso as he's just like hands around the waist, just hugging you. And the crying is very loud.
Oh.
It's ugly crying, there's a lot of emotion he's finally getting out. It's heavy.
Out of nowhere, Sarnai eats a marshmallow like me, so this doesn't look that or sound that weird, and just goes, oh, there. I can actually handle the crying a lot better than when you guys just wanted hugs. Jeez, no. And I think it's not a full hug back. It's like a one arm. It's more so because he's like there. So Sarnai can just go like rest it. That's pretty much all you're getting out of Sarnai until Melee sort of feels better, I guess. And then Sarnai will go, if it makes you feel any better, I will not accept healing for this ouch wound, and I'll just let it scar over. So like,
Guys are kind of
it's
hot.
there, it's permanent.
Yeah, you see Melee kind of leaning up, just, would you really do that for me?
Yeah, no.
It's so nice of you. That actually means a lot to me.
It was a really good fucking hit. I have like if we had to like put into numbers of what I have like 12 left. In me, 12 strong, good.
Yes.
No
Yeah,
strong
honestly.
numbers left in you.
No
Yeah.
strong numbers.
On a scale of like 1 to 60, like I'm feeling like about a 16 myself. You really put a good hurting on me, dude.
Completely
man.
understandable. Such abstract and meaningless numbers.
Right. It's all power levels. And so Melee just kind of like, all right, can I ask you a very lame question? It's like super lame. So like, no
Okay.
worries.
Okay.
Can I be friends and hang out with you guys?
Yes.
So here's the thing. I've never been asked that before. I've just been dragged around. So I actually don't know any protocols for this. I'm going to assume yes. So as long as you don't, I mean, you can keep challenging me if you want in the middle of class. I don't mind it personally. It's just I don't want to accidentally like off you again.
No,
It was
no,
not
no.
fun the first time. It was.
No.
This is the third time.
Yeah, trust me, bro. It sucked for me too. I was there. I died. I
Yeah,
saw.
no. That's what I'm saying. Usually
Oh, man.
after. No, this is what I'm saying. This is the first in two different ways because this is the first time anyone's asked me, and this is the first time anyone who I accidentally killed has decided to be like, oh, we should be pen pals. You know, like I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. And if you want help on summoner class homework, or if you ever go to any of the bard classes or theater classes, like I'm the guy with the inside scoop. And honestly, like not for nothing, could you put a good word for me with Hero? I kind of want to duel him. I think it'd be like a really awesome duel. Like
Yeah.
we could duel all over campus, like swinging on ropes and like doing awesome flips off of the roofs and talking mad shit and like insulting
Dude,
each other, but like in a way
choreography.
that's like funny and epic. And I really think it'd be a lot of fun. You know, I would like that.
Actually, no. Yes. Oh, you said duel, right? Like with.
Yeah, but like not really a duel where people get hurt, like a duel where it's just like a performance, you know, like a dance, like a theater, you know, like I think I heard someone call it like foreplay, but we don't have to go anywhere.
It's
We
not.
can just explore.
Jesus Christ.
You guys would do such good foreplay together.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I really think we could gel, you know, like his energy and my energy, like I think we could really make a big impact.
You know, Melee, I never really pegged you for the type of guy to be into foreplay, but you're full of
Never
surprises.
pegged you, period. But,
Never would have pegged you.
My brain went there too.
There's so many innuendos going on here.
Good.
Wow.
It's almost like it was intentional.
Lord.
So
Well, yes, sure. Just you know what? Just we
Can't
hang
believe Sarnai is
around.
not being jealous right now about the fact that he said foreplay with Hero. You're gonna hear from my sister.
One, you guys could hear from her. Two, we have not discussed the openness of our relationship yet. Are you betrothed to me? Yes, I am betrothed to you. But until we discuss the openness of our relationship, I'm not going to assume
Wait,
shit.
hang on, time out.
I
Still
think
got
you
chance?
just I think
Time
you
out.
just absolutely curveballed Fee. They are breaking.
Good.
Oh my god. So so as you're talking about this, Melee shakes your hand, Sarnai. He shakes your hand, Grita. He asks Parthenax to shake Naga's hand, and Parthenax is just like in Draconic goes, I'm sorry. I mean, we were just only doing what we thought was best, and clearly we were misguided.
Yeah, feelings are feelings, I say back in Draco.
Rita has a fucking aneurysm. Not prepared for that voice for that dragon.
Okay, so yeah, I'm looking forward to in the future. You know, we go to summoning class. We could also like go together on some really cool dragon magic. It would be kind of fun.
What does Naga say?
Naga just goes, oh, yes, a collaborative effort could be very invigorating. Sonai, I'm going to leave this up to you.
You are free to do as you wish. But if you want out, it's mangoes, okay? It's just mangoes.
Mangoes. That's the word for my safe exit. Mangoes. Understood. Yes, Parthenax, I would like to try that. Okay. This is a big day for you, Parthenax. And then Melee just starts kind of like, doing the scratch under the chin. With that, the scene is done, and you have unlocked a new friend. a new friendly NPC, Melee and Parthenax. Air punch.
I feel so bad. I'm about to call up Melee. It's like, hey, can Parthenax come out and play?
You're just using me for my pet dragon. I see how this is.
No, it's just he's not. Yes.
You can literally do the same to Naga whenever you want, but I think it's because she's a little more regal.
She's intimidating. He's cute. He's droopy.
He's the Dragon Gwendol.
Oh no.
They're the same color and everything.
Oh yeah, they're both goldenish. They have that nice yellowish color. Okay, so the night passes, and then it almost the month seems to just fly by. Going to classes, studying after school, meeting for lunch in the commissary, sometimes breaking off on a weekend for a partying in the city of Absalom. It all just kind of comes and goes so fast. But we're going to come back. It's been 1 month since not only Parents' Day, but the duel with Melee, where a new friend was made. That being said, as you wake up on this day in particular, the morning announcement music plays loud and Cooney Marmer starts your day. Good morning, you absolute legends, you. You know what? I'm going to be the first to say it. Are you lifting the weights or eating them? Because you look like an absolute colossus. You're tremendous. I love you. And God damn it, I am proud of each and every single one of you. That being said, let's get right into it. If you are looking to get an extra credit, the Math Magicians are opening up after school one-on-one for bonus credit for your classes. Furthermore, it looks like we're just about to get ready for the end of the semester, which means, that's right, ladies, gents, theys, and thems, we're about to get ready for the semester ball. Now, you still got a couple of weeks before you have to make your big ask, but remember, you do nothing, you get nothing. So seize the day and, well, hope the best for you. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoy your day, hope you enjoy your classes, and remember, we are part of a community, and we cannot have a community without you and I in it. Why? Because not only does teamwork make the dream work, but ladies, gentlemen, theys, and thems, you are the future, and I'm looking forward to seeing the books that you write in your life. That being said, I am Cooney Marmer. I am the voice of choice, taking it all the way to 11. Love you all. See you then. Morning announcement guy, OUT out.
Here's a bow.
That being said,
Magical college, of course, there's a ball.
Of course.
Yeah, actually.
Well,
like
or like a, what's what I'm looking for, like a ball, or like a dance.
masquerade ball.
Yeah.
Oh.
a social gathering of sorts.
Mm-hmm. Really fast, because it has been a month of studying. I want everyone, and of course, when Aki gets back on camera, we'll make them roll up there.
I'm back.
Perfect
Don't
timing.
worry about it.
I want
My medicine was just my meds were just right over there, and the best way to put it is my fingers are turning into sausages, so I need to take reactants.
I absolutely understand. By all means, take the meds. No shame in the med game. But I need everyone to roll for me a kind of general study check. This will apply to every single class that you study, and we're just going to apply that across the board.
What skill are we rolling with?
Anything you want to surmise month of education.
I'm gonna go with Arcana just because
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Arcana.
I'm a magical lad.
I'm trying to decide if I
For
should
once.
take this.
That is a 29 from Aurora.
Yeah, girl.
It appears I have buried all this trauma in studying.
Oof. All right,
We'll
PJ.
do. Okay, this is up to PJ, I guess. What is funnier when it comes to story wise, but either deception or performance, either are acceptable. It is a 25.
I kind of like the idea of deception. Like, you're trying so hard to pretend you're studying that you actually learn something.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah,
We're doing
let's
that.
do that.
All right.
You
I
spend
mean,
so
he
much time
did-
lying about the
yeah.
fact that you're skipping school to study instead of just going to the class and learning.
It actually
the shit.
makes him better at school.
No, I
Yeah.
have something. I have something gay.
How
I
did
have
that
something gay
work?
for that.
Oh.
You spend all your time avoiding Sarnai that you're accidentally watching them from afar. And what do they do? Because they're a nerd. Study.
That could be it. That could be it too. He can also just be like, I'm like, oh my God, like I need to do anything. Also, like another gay thing could be, I need to do anything but focus on Saranai. So the only thing that he can really focus on is school. And he's like, fuck.
Has Hero become a math magician?
Oh God, no. He still thinks 2 + 2 is like 3. I don't know. He's like not smart.
Oh my God. Okay. I love all of that. Aldwin, what was your role?
I'm gonna be using crafting because Aldwin has been doing a lot of like stuff. You even see that they may have touched up their own like spoon tattoo themselves. Now it kind of like glows a little bit. But that being said, I only got a total of 14.
Okay. Greta, what was yours?
All right. So if I may, I would like to roll nature, specifically because one of the classes Greta has been neglecting is care of magical creatures, which is not called that, but that's what my brain remembers it as. So that's what I'm going with.
Arcana zoology. Perfect.
Thank you. So I imagine like in doing that, they're mostly like there, but they're mostly like just fucking off in the forest, sitting in the owlbear cage, studying medicine, and then hey, what's up, owlbear? What's up, owlbear? And then just vibing with the owlbear all day, or vibing with the goats, and they're just kind of vibing in nature while studying.
Vibing in nature, no pants, no taxes, all owlbears.
Get
No
what
thanks,
I'm
no
putting
taxes, all
down,
owlbears.
Dusty. Pants off, dance off with the forest.
Love it. So what was that nature roll, my dude?
Oh, 19, 25, 19 plus. Wait. Oh, wait, my nature is +9, not +6.
Yeah.
That's a 28.
Yeah. Okay. Aki, I know we got Arcana, but I don't think I got the number. What was your Arcana roll?
So I rolled a 1 and now I'm using my hero point. Okay. Right.
Okay.
We follow that much. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
You're gonna want that.
Cool. And then and then I rolled a nat 20 afterwards. So
Oh my
31.
God.
So yes,
We're just
I'm down a
geniuses.
hero point. Yes, I am. Did that hero point become a nat 20 afterwards? Yes, it did. So
It was
the
that
best way to put
point
it is I think
hero.
you should be allowed to give hero just, I don't know, like some extra credit in like a summoning class or something, just because of how if I rolled a nat 20 and if you're being gay and watching me from
you
the
have
ceiling.
so many points in classes you don't even take.
That I don't even attend. How
You
did
have
that happen?
so many
I
extra
was-
points.
Oh God, I was
classes
so
you-
determined to make him a dumb boy. And now he's like, wow, I don't know shit about summoning, but I guess I can like and just like summons like a fucking fox. It's like,
You
Here you
know
go.
you summoned Derulo.
You would know. No,
I do-
I'll give
do
you.
summon
little
Derulo.
boy. You
I'll
summoned a
do
blonde-haired
summon
ninja.
Yeah, no, I'll give you like the most basic, like this is what every summoner kind of knows information. You know that that like eidolons like Naga and stuff technically go to a different dimension when they're
Here-
when they're desummoned. They're just somewhere
but
hanging
as
out.
Saranai does that, can like Hero just like copy on the shit out of Saranai and just be like, but how can I summon your affections for me?
I mean, yeah, but you actually have to say it, coward.
You gotta tell him that's how, dumbass.
Words in character. You think I don't get nervous when I offer to peg people 3 times a game? Come on, Hero.
Oh my God, Hero actually takes flirting classes, like lessons from Greta. That's how they like spend their like afternoons together.
Good.
Hero's just like, like ink is just smudged everywhere, and he just like has like a little notebook. It's like, oh my god, in like How I Met Your Mother, the scene between Barney and Ted where Ted
Yep.
does like a whole PowerPoint on Robin, so like Barney can date her better. It's like that scene, and like he was just like sitting, and he's like, okay, got it, okay, not flowers, but got it, okay, always go with violence.
It gets smudged. It's like, I brought you a violin.
Exactly. He's just like, oh shit, I can't read anymore. I was so nervous. What would Aldwin do? And he just like pulls out like some really like
Some
half-baked
snacks.
cookies, like cookies, and he's like, I got you this. Salmonella not included, but maybe 2 in 1.
I mean, there is a theater class, right? You can just do theater shit. It's the same
No.
thing. Okay.
No, ew,
All
that would
right.
like be thinking too much, PJ.
Being too smart.
Oh
That's
my
being too
God.
smart.
All right. So I got all your rolls down. And I think we kind of heard what Hero was doing in their downtime for that month. Also,
Apparently getting smarter in classes that he is not even attending.
yeah. We got Greta's downtime in the month studying in the Arcana Zoological enclosure. Aldwin spending a lot of time doing the cooking and the crafting. Unfortunately, because it's a lot of trial and error, you are maybe doing a bit more of the error than the trial part.
It sounds on brand. Yeah.
But at least the 3 or 4 or 5 things you've learned very solidly.
Yeah, like I think like they literally, so Alwyn has now taken magical crafting and can craft tattoos now, magical tattoos. And so like you could see the spoon on his arm. He went over it, like try to make magic. The line is probably like 3 times thick because he had to do it like 2 times over. But now it's magical. Now it glows like a nice little blue.
Yeah.
Hell
And it
yeah.
looks really sick. So Sarnai's over there just being the nerd, going to classes, learning all their stuff so well. It's almost like the audio where it's like, I had you going in the wrong section. It was over here the whole time.
I
But
think
now
I think just for mumbling's sake, I study with my new friend.
And I take your dragons on walks while you guys study.
We take our dragons on walks while we go. And that's
Greatest dragon
Oh,
walking
yeah,
service.
it should be said, like, as you all are doing your thing, Melee somehow is now involved a bit, and they're really kind of earning their place. Like Aldwin, sometimes you hang out and it's very clear that Melee cannot cook to the same palate that you do, but every time you guys hang out again, he's always got like a cupcake or like a pie or a sandwich. It's all very mundane, but he's like, hey, let me know what you think about this. I heard that like if you combine mayonnaise and ketchup, it makes like this whole new thing, and so I'm kind of playing with it. Like I hope it's good, man.
I'm sorry. Did this sweet summer child make a mayonnaise and ketchup cupcake? Is that what you're telling me right now?
Sandwich was
PJ?
the vibe.
Is that what you're
also-
telling me?
Thank you, Dusty got it. It was
Okay.
it was.
But also,
Thank God.
I feel like that's on brand.
I also feel like they would argue, but like amicably, but like they would still argue about the fact whether or not a hot dog is a sandwich or not. I feel like Melee would be like very determined to like convince Aldwin that it was a sandwich. Would just be like, but there are 2 buns, man. There are 2 buns.
Look, if anything, it's a fucking taco, okay?
Oh,
Yeah.
a third variable introduced into the argument.
Would you believe this is the 3rd time I've had this conversation in a week?
Wow.
Yes.
Let me try a curveball here. He eventually gets so good at making bad mundane sandwiches that he goes, okay, so I tried something new. I hope you like it. It's avocado bread, not avocado toast. I heard about that. It's a whole other thing. I made bread. It's almost like a muffin, but I just use avocados, lemon zest, normal stuff. It's simple, but like I think it's kind of nice.
Very delicious.
Yeah.
And
I need it
honestly,
once.
Alden's like, you know what? This is fucking brilliant. Like, you know what? Let me. And Alden's gonna open their book. It's like, could you like write in here? Because I want to try this now.
Yeah,
'Cause this is absolutely like fantastic.
Yeah, and the best part is, because the avocados, I only know this because when I went to a bar, I got a little tipsy, and I heard one of the people in the bar mentioning this. The avocados got like the fats and the proteins and all the binding agents. So if you're like, like if eggs are not on your diet, you can use avocados, and you don't have to worry about the eggs being a binding agent for anything.
Is he a conscious, like consciously aware, like CrossFit bro? That's what it seems like to me. He's like, I think about protein solely, but also I'm thinking about it in like good ways.
And
Like,
then I'll be like, you know what? If that is a better binder, that means I could put more magic into it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I find like the lemon zest, and if you want it more sweet, you can use vanilla extract and just a pinch of salt to kind of like really, punch it up a bit. But like next to this, all it can do is make stir fry and bologna sandwiches.
We'll work on the other things, but this is great.
Oh, okay, cool. Greta, when you're hanging out with everyone, like when you're hanging out with like Lannis and just chilling and shit, and like you're in like the Arcana zoological thing, you just see him show up with like shirt over shoulder, and he's like, hey, like whiskey or scotch?
Yes.
Dope. Here's 2 bottles. If anyone asks, I earned them legitimately. You have a great time, okay, my friend? I'll see you later.
You're so adorable. Thank you.
Oh, shucks. All right. Well, bye.
Greta's pulling out that strap. I can tell. That look says everything. Greta is already thinking about another one to peg in the row of pegment.
Oh my god.
I'm not saying Makai was hoping he had a redemption arc, but all smiles over here.
Hero, as you're doing your like distraction study, you see on occasion Melee kind of gets a hint and goes, oh yeah. And then he just starts a random fight to like get attention off of you and like to get Sarnai's attention onto him picking a fight. So he's like, as he's like getting pummeled, he looks over, he's like, good, okay. And he just
gosh,
away.
He's being cute. Oh, I hate it.
He
I
really
hate
wants
it so much.
He really wants to have a dramatic fight with you.
Wow, where did you come from? and Hero immediately runs away.
I'm literally half shadows. Wait, stop running. Oh my god.
Why are you running?
Why are you
running today? Let's go.
But Hero just like runs away like in a very like goofy way. Like he throws his arms like over his head and like runs away like this. Oh god,
but they understand my weakness. Running. I'm gonna fucking run.
Look, cardio sucks.
Oh god, he's being so nice. I feel like Hero may every now and then do we know where this sounds very creepy. I swear I have a reason for this. Do we know where like he sleeps?
Oh, Melee? Yeah, he has his own dorm room. Yeah.
Let me explain. I have a thought. So we know where he sleeps, like we as characters know.
Yeah.
Okay, so in every now and then, because Hero obviously has noticed that, he's trying very hard to be his friend, and Hero is just like, yeah, but I don't know, sus. But he's trying. So like whenever he like comes back from his like, I don't know, or he goes to his like moonlit fighting, whatever he does on the beach, Naruto style, he pulls out his ukulele and plays like soft lullabies whenever he like passes Melee's like dormitory like door. Not like he would never admit it. He would just be like, oh my god, I'm just like singing whatever, but like he does it to like lull him into sleep and like be kind to him. But like again, he would never admit it. He would be like, wow, you're annoying, you're being cute and annoying, I hate this. But, still it'd be like, oh, twinkle twinkle little Melee.
as you're kind of walking away one night plinking a few tunes out of ukulele, you do hear him like kind of half awake, very softly go, good tune, bro. Good tune, bro. And then he kind of passes out.
Cute.
Now, quick hard left turn into Aurora's life the past month.
I imagine Aurora is literally that meme that is the child that is drawing and crying. Just like that is her life right now.
Mm-hmm. So Aurora, very quickly, after you stand up to your dad and he leaves and this month process begins, and suspiciously Melee is all of a sudden very cool and very nice to you. You get a note from the bank telling you that your funds has been emptied out of your account for school. They say that there's some residual savings in there, but they are finite and they will not last the end of the month. And sure enough, as time passes, the biggest chunk taken out is for education. And looking at these numbers dwindle on your banknotes, you start to realize you're gonna have to come up with a new plan to keep this education, these friends that you denied your whole family for. Food becomes the first thing that becomes scarce.
I'd probably just rely on like Aldwin, and suddenly it's just Aldwin is like, I want to test all these things, and Aurora's like, I will gladly eat whatever you make.
Yeah, you're surviving off of Aldwin's experiments. Every now and then Melee will basically go like, do you want me to steal some food for you? I'll go into town. It's okay. Yeah, I'll be right back. Every now and then, like, the only time you have protein is when Melee goes into town, starts a big fight, and then walks out with like mutton. Sleep, of course, is now becoming a lot harder to obtain with all the stress of education, funds, very little food. Everyone starts to kind of notice when Aurora shows up now, she seems distracted, exhausted, bags under her eyes, foggy, scatterbrained, a little shaky every now and then. Aurora, what are you doing in this month up until today? What's your journey been like with all these other things not included?
Honestly, it's just she lived most of her life in like a tower in a lab. She doesn't like know how to work, you know. She knows how to like work for her dad, but is that like actually working? But yet again, it's like probably after at some point, like even like the whatever gold they got from the like adventure thing probably isn't lasting all that long either. And I guess there's the problem of the possibility of like, well, like if I give up sleep completely, I could probably work. And then I can afford all of these classes.
That's right. Welcome to I forgot what year this is, like somewhere in the 4900s, 5000 AR in Absalom. You know, all those other people in like the 3900s, the 4900s, they had it easy. They could they could be an adventurer and pay for college. Now college is so expensive, you can't just afford it with a day job.
I have a question. Upon hearing this, can I make a slight adjustment to what Hero does in his time off?
Sure. Would it be affecting Aurora's story? Yeah.
A little bit, not too much. It would be a nice gesture. Not like you can, I don't want to take away from your struggles, but Hero, I feel like, especially with like his nighttime like wanderings and stuff like that, would maybe notice Aurora, like maybe like her light in her dorm being like on for like, you know, very long hours in the day and whatever, like studying, trying to like, you know, all of those things. So it's not much by any chance, but I feel like on the weekends, every now and then he would be in certain pubs playing his ukulele and collecting money and giving that money in form of, because he's sure that Aurora wouldn't accept pure money, in like forms of like food or like little trinkets to her. It's up to you, Aurora, if you know if it's him. His plan would be like to drop them anonymously by your like dorm, but like that is up to you, like how smart you want to be about this. I mean, he's very dumb, so he could totally like trip and be like, fuck, and then like give himself away. But
I don't imagine she would be able to put that together. So it's just, I don't know,
Sweet.
Someone who's occasionally very nice and leaving
exactly. Okay, cool. Then it will be
his
little kitsune thing. But like I just wanted to add that because I feel like Hero would see her like struggling and be like, I want to like help out, but also like, I don't know. I'm like the affection.
Yes, Aki.
Aurora's looking for a job. Can Sarnai make her a resume?
I'll say if Aurora decides to come to you and asks that, absolutely.
I imagine at some point, at one point where you're looking on, just like Aurora just looks up from her book and just being like, How does one get a job?
Okay, look. And then Sarnai, who
I think we
is
all
a-
close our books
Yep,
and just like, all right, look, bitch.
and Sarnai,
wait, I'm
who's
sorry,
a very,
Sarnai
very
worked?
rich.
In his life, really?
Yes, actually, I handle a lot of the accounting at home.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah,
born into
I'm a-
upper middle management. Okay, he knows what he's talking about.
Yes.
Molded
He
by it.
doesn't see the manager.
didn't-
He is the manager.
am.
I was born into upper middle management.
Hi, Keith. No,
Molded
no, no,
by
no,
it.
no, no, no. Hi, Keith. My father does not do. I still do the accounting here. We just send it over, and I do it here. I handle a lot of our shit here, and then I send it back. It's not the most efficient thing, but my father stopped doing checking the accounts and handling a lot of the house's problems a while ago, and I can do it no problem. So let me just make a resume. What are you good at? Literally anything.
I know a lot about books, and I've helped my father a lot in his lab. He's a good assistant.
Good
I think.
assistance. Good
Well,
at
school-
organizational skills.
There's a lab in the school, the alchemy
There's a
lab.
lab in the school. There's also a library in the school. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Would
Um,
either of those
part-time-
pay money?
Well, they won't
Yes.
pay. Well, to be fair, you're going to be an assistant or part time, so the answer is it won't pay well, but it's probably the best to get a job on campus, so
Yeah.
that way you can actually go you can stay late and still go to bed at a reasonable time.
Bed? I don't
Yes, if you don't sleep, then you're even more useless. So get rest at the very least. I have no idea what you're going to do about the food part, but I'm assuming our companions can cook you something. But in terms of sleep, you better get it regularly, or else I have a good sleep spell.
Yeah, I literally eat enough for like 2.5 people. If you ever want lunch, just let me know, bitch. Come on. Let me love
Aurora, you
you.
don't have to eat my magical foods. I could just make you like pancakes. You know this.
Maybe.
Adios, mio.
And as I imagine this is all happening is like at some point maybe the few days after the actual incident, like she just came in one day and Pebble is no longer like a tiny owl. Pebble is a cat-sized owlbear now.
What?
Did you think that was wise? Don't you have to feed him? Now you made
It's
him bigger.
familiar.
You don't feed you baby. You don't
Nah,
feed
he
Pebble.
doesn't look familiar at all.
You know, it looks quite different actually.
He can eat, but like he doesn't need to. Like
I just
he's
do
like
it
a
for the
weird.
pleasure.
No,
of it.
Naga doesn't need to eat either, and I make sure she takes 3 square meals a day. Holy shit!
I don't know. You just like I give him a little bit of whatever I eat.
He's very well. He was very small. Now he's
It was like a cat-sized owlbear, and most of it was probably like when she's sitting in lap, she is like just like scritching the owlbear to be like, please, maybe my stress will go away if I do this enough.
As your stress tries to like fade away, it's still Pebbles. So he's just saying things like, "Mother, you have given me 1 mouth to maul and 2 claws to kill. Truly, I am a triple threat."
Beautiful.
And that being said, this is where we're going to take our 5-minute break as we come back to today's episode where they are. And poor Aurora has been suffering the lack of funds because of her father pulling that money. And we'll see where the rest of the episode goes. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Hello, everyone, and thank you so much. Thank you so
Wait,
much
Rosa.
for that break. We're going to be coming back where we left off with Aurora going to school. This will be the first day, actually, of school in the month in between. Obviously, studying and education has still been happening, but we're going to start with everyone choosing the mandatory class that will require everyone to participate in.
I think we've been to necromancy so many times.
Yeah, we can't do this anymore.
We can't. We literally need to go to a different class, either
I think-
combat or divination.
And yeah, I think divination, because we've got that twice, and one of the times didn't even count.
He wasn't even there. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and we've gone to combat once.
Thought we've been to combat more.
No, we've been to combat once.
Ah,
We've
shit,
had
all right,
combat
I guess it's
encounter.
And
combat.
it's-
Yeah.
we bodied the entire fucking team that threw at us.
That was
but
Joustor.
Yeah, we've only been there
right.
once. And also, I know Aurora's like technically fatigued right now, and I think that would be absolutely hilarious.
That's right. While we were on our break, we were discussing, and the ramifications of Aurora's reality has given them the fatigue status. So combat class would certainly be interesting.
So if we're doing combat class, if everyone's cool with that, I think on the way, like Alden would see Aurora like dragging their feet and just like give them this like bright orange bun, just eat this when you get in class. And you're getting a cheetah elixir bun. I think Alden's gonna call them paw buns. Yeah, because it's paw. In fact, on the bottom of it has like a little paw.
Toe
print.
beans. There's toe
Yeah.
beans. Toe
Yeah.
beans.
But that gives you, what does that give you?
I don't think it cancels out my fatigue, but I think
Orange
it just makes me
panda paws.
faster.
It makes you zoom.
Makes you zoom. Oh,
Makes
No,
you go.
you get a
zoom,
5 feet
get you a
bonus
case
to
of
your
the
speed.
zoomies. Ooh.
I love this.
I'm even faster.
Yeah, I'm so tired. I'm just tired. Faster.
me on coffee. Yes, I'm tired. I'm just
Relatable.
tired faster.
Yup.
I'm
Same though.
just tired and vibrating.
Me last weekend.
Yeah, I love LARPing and camping, but like, man, sometimes you're living for that caffeine high so you can just be a little bit more functional. That being said, going to mandatory fighting class, you find your two fighting instructors, the half orc and the Gripply. And they're getting ready to go through the test. So Keimer, the half orc, walks around and he goes, "Okay, so what I want y'all to do is give me some focus, and we're gonna have a competition. We're gonna do brass ring. Somewhere in this room, high up in the sky, is a brass freaking ring. And if y'all can work together and concentrate, you might just work as a team and get the brass ring and get the credit." And the Gripply goes, Yep. And, if you can get the ring, then, you have a chance to challenge me. Yeah, one-on-one fight if you'd like to. If you win, you can get, extra credit for like a week.
Well, all right then. I mean, it's just a ring. This should be pretty easy, no?
I imagine Aurora's got like that face, like, yes, I'm totally, absolutely focusing right now. But then when everything's over, she looks over and she just goes, "I didn't actually hear anything he said. What are we doing?"
Something about a ring. I thought you were paying attention.
Well,
I thought
there's a
you were
brass.
paying attention.
There's a brass ring, and we need to find it. I assume before everyone else.
She's like looking down on the ground.
It's somewhere in this room. Anywhere in
Yes.
this room. You find it. You have a chance to challenge our professor over there. And if you can beat him, you get like a week's worth of extra credit. But
That's it,
That's
yes.
about it.
All right. Well, sorry, why don't you check a pie and then we'll sort of split up down here, unless anyone else has any ideas for.
Well, actually, no, I can cover high because Naka can fly.
What I was going.
Yes, but first, because we have no idea if this shit is magic or not, I detect magic. I would like to detect magic the room and
Smart.
see if it's magical or not.
Okay. As you detect magic in the room, you are detecting multiple magical sources, including, of course, the students, but nothing in the size or shape of a ring.
Can I just like do a ring check? I guess it's just perception, but
With lore rings.
lore rings. I have lore No, I don't have any ring lore.
Oh, you can definitely do a perception check to try and find it in the room, if you will.
Yeah. I got a 27 for looking for rings.
So as you're looking around, you see all all the other students. Greta, you see Lannis, who has been taking a lot of downtime from his practice to kind of meet you at the Arcana Zoological Studies. Especially when Melee's brought you both like some whiskey and scotch. He's kind of shared some of the glass with you and just caught up about stuff. And
Lots of cuddling, lots of studying, lots of good times.
a little bit, yeah. But you definitely get this
support.
really weird vibe. Like all of a sudden he's looking at you and is kind of giving you the cold shoulder as he's looking around for the ring. Hero, you see Gwendol just. I don't think the ring makes a smell. I can't find it. Giving nothing up. Alwyn, you find eventually hanging from a very, very small blue ribbon from the ceiling, this brass ring, just kind of hanging there.
How tall is the ceiling?
Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember the exact measurements I gave earlier in the show, but it is the main auditorium. Yeah. It's like 50, 100 feet tall, like one of those really big gymnasium rooms with the high ceilings.
Okay, and then Alwyn to Sarnai, because they see like Naga's probably out, just like Sarnai. So it's all the way up there. Do you think Naga could lift me over there so I could get it before anyone else does?
Upon hearing that, Greta is gonna like bend down and get ready to start going, I found it, and like down instead of get everyone to look down instead of up.
Give me a deception check.
Performance.
Naga is better just going up herself.
Okay. But yeah, it'll be right. And kind of like, does Naga understand common?
Technically, yes, but she only speaks back Draconic.
Okay.
If you tell me and I understand, technically she will understand that. That's how it works.
Okay, I was just gonna like message you exactly that, but like I was like, can I just message you the same thing so that way I don't say it out loud?
Aurora just goes, go Pebble, cause chaos.
So Pebbles, who is no longer flying but on his feet, his new owlbear feet and his claws out like a toddler, learning to balance themselves and they walk, just goes, yes, I become chaos mother. I destroyer of worlds. And he toddles off.
You're gonna do great. You're gonna do great. I believe in you.
Probably not the best idea we've ever had.
So really fast, Mikhail, give me a, I'm gonna say deception instead of performance, because you're technically performing a distraction.
Super fair. 17, 15 plus 7. Or okay. 15 plus 2.
15 plus 2. All right. So as you do like the look at the ground thing, everyone kind of stops and looks at you and hears that, and they kind of look down. You see Lannis kind of stop and goes, and then starts looking up and around and tries to look in the opposite direction. Meanwhile, Aurora, what's the bonus for what's Pebbles' plus to hit?
Oh no.
I doesn't give me anything. Because I think he just uses my plus to hit.
Okay.
Which with just like an unarmed attack is a +8.
Okay, we'll go with that. He rolled an 18 on the die face. Okay, so as Lannis is looking around, something goes, "Ow! What?" And there is Pebbles scratching him in the shin with his claws. He looks up and he just goes, "I marked you. Now you're my property." And Lannis just looks down and goes, Whoever's little goblin this is, sorry, Pickus, whoever's creature this is, could you please put on a leash? I'm going to kick it.
That's not a good idea.
It's really not. Lenny, you're really good. Not a good idea.
Okay,
Um,
okay, I'm gonna send Naga up,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna dip really, really quick because I'm a fidgetiot. I am trying. I didn't want to touch my marshmallows that I still have left. I just wanted to eat them, and instead, I spilled stuff all over my titties, and I need to quickly now wipe it because it's sticky
yes, go do
and
It's
that.
full
important.
of chocolate.
Like
So-
no one likes a sticky titty. So do what
Nobody
you
likes
gotta
the
do.
sticky titties,
Hey,
so I'm
speak
gonna
for
go
yourself.
do that super quick. But Naga
Okay.
is going up.
All right.
I guarantee goddamn to you, there's at least 3 subreddits.
so
As Naga is going up, I do want
Mhm.
Alduin to prep like a spell to intercept people, like I don't know, maybe hydraulic push or something.
okay. So as Naga's going up, you're trying to hydraulic press or push behind Naga to make it go faster.
Well, if any more to intercept someone.
Okay.
So if they're
Okay.
seeing where they're going.
Yeah. Right now it looks like the only person in class who has a good idea of where the ring is Lannis. And you see Lannis, frustrated by Pebbles, sees Naga, has put 2 and 2 together and has picked Pebbles up like a shot put and has thrown
Oh, no.
Pebbles at Naga.
And
wait.
seeing this, I would actually like to cast Ill Omen at Lannis.
Okay.
Mhm. So when he rolls this, he's going to have to roll twice and take the worst.
Okay.
But he needs to pass a will save first.
Okay. All right.
Because otherwise I'm gonna have to hydraulic push Pebble out the air.
Yeah, the only thing I have is
And
a
my
horrible shield.
DC is 20.
20. Okay. So he rolled a 22. So he succeeds, but not critically.
I mean, then he's unaffected.
Oh, it's a pass fail. Okay.
Yeah. Well, literally, it's you succeed, you're fine. You fail, just 1 round. You critically fail. It is as long as I sustain the thing for up to a minute.
Oh, that's
Oh, no.
horrible. That's such a
Oh
good
no.
debuff.
Yeah.
Really
Holy.
good.
Oof.
Holy cow.
Oof. I love and hate that. That's amazing. So you try to do this and you see Greta, you see Lannis starting to kind of have like this shiver. And then you see him for a split second kind of say his dad's name under his breath and then shake it off. He grabs Pebble and he just throws it.
Can I throw my shield to intercept Pebble?
I could also just straight up phase Pebble as well as a reaction.
You know what? Let's marry these two ideas.
Uh-huh.
Let's have a fusion on this.
Pebble just goes to a different plane for just a moment.
Yeah. So while you phase him, you can choose to throw the shield at Lannis, Makai, if you want to.
I was going to throw it at Pebble.
You know what? I think realizing how much he has been ignoring me today, I think Greta is a little salty. Something about getting left and now being ignored. Toss that shield for
Being left on
19.
red. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry, Lanny. What have I done? Whose idea was this? This was mine. What am I adding to this?
You're throwing your shield, right?
Yeah.
It's certainly a ranged attack, so I will say dexterity modifier.
Yeah. Okay, thank God. It's only a 20.
Okay.
Well, plus proficiency. What's my proficiency? How does this game work?
Yeah.
Halfway
So
through the season. My God.
it's okay. Hey, don't worry about it. You're doing a great job. Basically, all you gotta do is take your level, your dex modifier, and I believe right now you're still trained, so it's a +2. All that together with the D20, and that's a number.
I was reading something through half of that, so I didn't catch it.
It's quite all right. Level +2 plus dex modifier, whatever the D20 said. There you go.
All right, dope. So 26.
That hits. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. What's your strength mod at?
My strength mod is +3. My dex mod is +1.
Okay. So he throws pebbles in the air. Aubrey, you make pebbles phase, and you can just see this little, almost looks like a baby owlbear just fly in the sky, and all of a sudden, poof, it vanishes. And there's Lannis just kind of looking confused, and all of a sudden, crang! This shield hits him in the head, and he's down on the ground. As the shield just kind of bounces off his head, hits the ground, and wobbles, and he just kind of slowly gets back up to his feet.
And written on the shield, sort of singed into the metal, just says, "I said hi."
So he catches his eyes and he goes, "Hey, Greta."
Hey, Lenny.
"Hey, so I'm gonna try and pass this class today. Talk to you afterwards." And then he just gets his spear and then tries to throw it at the ring.
Can I intercept with a spiritual weapon?
What's that?
So can I intercept with a spiritual weapon?
You can hit him with a spiritual weapon, that's for sure.
I'll take it.
I did still have my hydraulic push, like
Yes,
prep.
yes.
Oh, yeah,
You have a
100%
prep.
You don't do that.
Yeah, why don't you
Yeah.
do that, Dustin?
Well,
So
when
you're
I do that,
rolling
because as soon as I see him reaching for the spear, I'm like, oh wait, okay, and go ahead and do that. What's my plus for this? Oh, this app just like a little roll it. Let's go. I am going to use a hero point.
Okay.
That is much better. That's 22.
Wait, too. That will hit. That will not be a crit, but that will hit.
Nice.
Okay, cool. So they are knocked back 5 feet. I mean, they could basically just like knock off their ass. And I guess they take 3d6 damage.
Oh, do you want to roll that?
All right, yeah.
All right.
Good night, Lenny.
Yo.
Okay, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right? Yeah, that's only 8.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, he gets knocked back 8 feet. You can hear the sound of impact on him and him kind of grunting in the pain. The spear he's thrown goes wild, and it just kind of goes off the right and lands somewhere in the rafters. And there's Kymers going, "You don't focus. No one takes us seriously. You're all screwing around too much," like losing his mind.
Salute.
What are y'all gonna do next?
How close is Naga to the thing?
Yeah, how close is Naga? I sent her off before I went to clean titty.
Titty is clean, but the Naga has not received the gift. What's
Yeah,
about?
my
But the
titty's
Naga
so
is
clean.
weak and bruised. Give me an acrobatics check.
Technically,
Acrobatics.
hero didn't do anything yet, but you know.
This is also
Well,
true.
that's a very good point. And my apologies, Fee. After this, what would you like to do?
No, it's fine. He was probably just observing. We all have to get to the ring, or like one of us, right?
Mhm.
How secure is it placed?
It
Like how
seems-
secure is it wrapped?
Yeah, from what you can tell, it looks like it's pretty well anchored to the top. The blue ribbon seems tied around a rafter, and then of course the brass ring is connected in such a way that if you pulled hard enough, you could take the whole thing off in one go.
Okay, I'm gonna. Hey, Aldwin, I have an idea.
Uh-huh.
You have a spear, right? You have your spear.
I have my staff, yeah.
I need a lot of leeway from PJ on this. I want to try if I can launch the spear with this, like with the strings of my ukulele, like a god, like, and like see if I can cut the rope of the ring to have it fall down.
Well, okay, so the staff can lengthen and shorten. So if we want, we can make it arrow sized.
Yeah, that's why, like,
With
kind
the
of like
dagger.
a makeshift like bow and arrow,
Yeah.
I guess, but like magical ukulele by like I don't know, blessed by Jason Derulo and like
Yeah, and if you just
expandable-
the staff could extend up to like 10 feet basically. So
exactly, maybe.
so it turns from arrow size to full
Yeah,
on
and then
staff.
if I don't know if Aurora, do you have like some kind of wind magic to like also like give it some push, because
I
then we could
do.
all perfect, or sorry, and I one of you two, but like then we
I
can
mean, I
all
have
work
telekinetic
together to like
projectile.
I have that and Gale Blast. So I
Ooh,
yeah, I
Gale
got a
Blast.
lot.
Powerful.
So that was my idea. I'm not sure if Peter will allow this, but like,
I'll tell you what. Let's do. There's a few things we can do here. Number one, I want to get Aki's acrobatics check, and then we'll do Fee a ranged attack roll for that. Absolutely.
Cool.
Ooh.
Because I'm here for the rule of cool. Normally, I don't think rules as it would work, but rule of cool, let's have some fun.
How about
Naga-
let's go.
So off of Naga stat, she got a 24.
Hey.
I love you.
Right.
I love you,
Yeah,
Naga.
Naga is screaming up there as fast as she can, flying with all speed. And you can tell it's she could probably, if nothing else gets there first, she'll probably be able to like just bullseye this brass ring. That being said, if somehow Hero with their like ranged ukulele crossbow maneuver can get above a 24 to hit, you'll get there first and get the ring.
Am I rolling?
Yes, please give me a ranged attack. This is going to be kind of like a competition, if you will, to see who gets there first.
Arranged.
Oh, Hero's just trying to show off.
Mm.
Sorry. Let me do that in character. Oh, Hero, you're just trying to show off. I understand.
That's my
I think.
boyfriend.
Hero just like completely flustered as he like has like the born arrow. He's like, no, I'm not. Shut up.
Well, you're trying
just
to
like
show
points
off.
it.
Sorry.
Oh, then you don't need my help, do you? Since I'm the one you're trying to beat.
Immediately flustered, he just shoots against the floor. It's like, never mind. I take it back. All right.
Oh, but Hero, I like it when you show
is
off.
ranged attack just roll to hit? Sorry, roll to hit. Oh, what is mine?
Will be the same thing. So dexterity, proficiency, and if you're trained in ranged attacks,
No, but I have dexterity. All right.
you read it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my hero point
Okay.
Hero
because this
point.
is important to me.
The hero point? Absolutely.
super
Let's
fair.
go.
Super fair.
You said 24, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a 24.
24. Okay.
Cowabunga.
So, now I'll just go. I'll just say the terrible thing I didn't want to say. So you both arrive at the same time. Congratulations, you both complete the exercise together. Naga just
They finished
flies up,
together.
and all of a sudden, as Naga's about to bite the ring, this gigantic staff just zooms up. She is able to bite the ring at the same time that the staff basically pierces the ribbon, breaks it. And with that, the exercise is done, and Naga brings the ribbon back. And as you collectively have the ring as a group, the Gripply teacher says, all right, so who here wants to go one-on-one with the green one? Who here wants to take the right of combat? Let's go.
Hero just points at Greta.
No. Aldwin's the one who found the ring. So I think first serve belongs to
Oh, right.
Aldwin.
Oh, glad. Yeah.
You noticed Greta didn't even bring their sword today.
All is just like one second, and they're gonna go jog over, grab their staff that probably fell to the floor, and come back. It's like, oh, okay, I'm ready.
Actually, if to be nice, could Naga have picked up the arrow staff? I think she would have noticed. She's such a polite lady.
Yeah.
What a good girl. What a good lady.
Extremely.
Queen.
Oh, then language time was like, oh, muchas gracias. Okay, yes, I'm ready.
We'll give you, she'll give you the ring, and then I've been like Sarnai's been holding like a little pearl this whole time, and then goes, okay, now you can have your pearl back, and Naga will bite on the pearl happily, and that's like a nice fancy ass pearl too. That's a fat fucking pearl too. Okay, yeah, that's money.
It's legitimately a currency. Yeah. So Naga's chomping on the pearl. Yeah, Makai.
And I put out my fist and I what was it? Oh, right. I extended my fist out to one tiny but mighty, my man.
Yeah, si se puede.
And I cast magic weapon on your staff, Rooney. Congratulations, you
Nice.
have a magic staff. That's even more magic than it already was, which was still pretty
Yeah.
fucking magic.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt him so bad. All right. So you're challenging. All right, you're challenging the frog. The Gripply teacher is named Rizak Pimpleback, and he basically gets like a squared off arena. He starts wrapping his hands in that rope, that kind of harsh rope that you saw him on the first day of school having. He takes off his sunglasses, Gripply eyes like usual, but he throws them away, and he's kind of makes his fighting stance, does like some splits on the ground, and kind of pulls himself back up, does a few like aerial kicks, and he's just squaring off with you.
Well, I already stretched, so I don't need to do any of that.
Oh shit,
So-
he's going to fuck up Aldwin. Damn.
And just like, okay, so
I can't believe Owen's about to die.
Yep.
Shit.
Take a nice seat in the stands, cuddle, hold the owlbear like a teddy bear, and like head on top of his head, watching.
Did you say teddy bear or titty bear? Because I
Teddy bear.
unironically heard titty bear.
Titty bear, sticky titty bear. We have to get this titty bear unsticky. That's the goal for the next game.
adios, mio. I think all of them just kind of be like standing there. It's like, well, okay, I already stretched, and they're just kind of like twirling the staff in their hands, like, so like, what kind of fight are we doing? Just so like, I don't hurt you too much.
Well, the way I look at it, we have a few options. Yeah, we can sit here and just throw down first to 5 touches wins, or you can meet me in the duel arena and we can play for keeps like adults do. I'll even sweeten the pot. Yeah, if you meet me in the duel arena, I'll give you a month of extra credit. Yeah.
Does that mean I won't have to attend for a month?
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's extra credit. It's yeah, I guess it could supplement your usual credit.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, all right, great. So meet me in the underground dueling arena tonight or tomorrow night, and then we'll go one-on-one with the green one.
Oh, okay, great, wonderful.
Great.
That's good.
And then he kind of raises a hand and he announces that the duel is going to happen to the whole class. And Keimer just takes his hat off and he's like, God damn it. No one has focus anymore. And he storms off in this furious grunting display. Around, what was that?
Not see anything that just happened? We were all right, never mind. And I go and get Laney's spear for him.
Yeah. Lannis is very wet and very confused. He gets up, kind of wipes the water off his face. Thanks, Greta. I appreciate that. Takes the spear from you.
Sorry about throwing a shield at your face when you went looking. It was petty and rude.
No. I was your enemy in combat. What you did was the right step.
Thank you for understanding.
Yeah. I wouldn't expect anything less. I think I gave you an opportunity day one, and you're still valid. You're still worthy of it. But I think it's about time that I stop being soft on you. So from now on, you're gonna be my challenge. You're my nemesis. Okay, Greta? So once you rise to the occasion.
Rivals even.
So you're gonna stop being hard on me?
This is
Are you gonna stop being tough on me?
friends to enemies to lovers.
Lannis kind of steps back. No, Greta, I know what you're doing. No, it's sweet, but I gotta be harder on you now.
Oh, you gotta be so much harder on me. And I respect that. So here, you take your big, long spear, and I cannot wait to see
my.
you rise.
Oh,
It's just-
jeez.
And she shoves it in his hand and walks it up his fingers and taps him on his nose. Good luck, soldier boy.
Tell them.
Did we just experience Greta leveling up? Because that felt like a level up. That felt like she went from like stage like level 1 to like stage 2, and she's like evolving into a new kind of like Pokemon. Like that was
It wasn't
was
even
spicy.
the final form. It wasn't even the final form. Hold
It
on.
was
Just
not. I'm
getting
like, I was
started.
like, that was like
That-
some
that seemed-
ASMR kind of like smooth talking. Like,
Mhm.
yes,
I think I'll
That-
sleep better tonight, actually, after seeing
I
this.
feel you.
Maybe I'll sleep
Coming to
tonight.
my Twitter, the Greta challenging you ASMR track.
that did seem a little extra, not gonna lie, but I think there is that anyways.
So I might
So
have poet, didn't I?
So as you do that, Lannis takes the spear, kind of takes the butt of the spear, pokes it against your chest, and slowly pushes you away. And he goes, "Greta, I'm serious, okay?
Oh,
We can still be
I've already
friends,
walked
but-"
away.
Oh,
I
you've
get
already
it.
walked away. Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Then as you walk away, you're gonna hear Lannis sigh. Strike one, Greta. See you tomorrow. And he kind of walks away.
And walking away, she keeps the stride, but in her face, they understand.
Yeah. As class is coming down to an end, you see a person, a face you've never seen before. This adult woman, half elf, comes in, long blonde hair, opens a door. Hi, I'm looking for is there a student in here by the name of Aurora?
Wow.
Awa,
Yeah.
awa.
Wow.
Awa, awa.
Oh, okay.
Chickaboom.
Awa, awa.
I love how we all just try to like really badly beatbox. We're like the girls in Turning Red. We're just like.
Hi, I'm looking for.
Yeah, so this woman comes in and she walks up with this note and she hands it to you and she says, this is just a formal document, but I've been called to come in by the office to tell you that unfortunately there are no more funds for your education in the account that was given to us by your father. If we don't get any sort of rectification by end of day, we may have to ask you to leave the premises and discontinue education with us.
I'm sure that's just. I'll figure it out, I guess. Yes, I'll figure it out.
Oh, okay. Great. Just if you have anything, once you get something, please send it into the office. We finally removed all the demon gore from the rug, so we're finally getting back to full swing.
Yes, totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Yes.
Again, sorry.
Not us trying to escape the real world, PJ, and you just actually bringing the real world.
Hey, this was
into-
all agreed
into
on.
Pathfinder.
This was all agreed upon by the player that I'm role playing with. If they were uncomfortable, I'm more than happy to change it.
Oh no, I'm not saying that you're doing something wrong. I'm just saying that like this is like awfully real. I'm just like, oh god, I too have student loans that I need to pay off.
And Aurora is just holding Pebble very tightly.
Yes, Aki.
Did we all hear this?
I
I was
imagine
gonna
so.
say, like, are they just gonna like straight up come like after class, like surrounded by their friends?
Like it's clear that like you can see Aurora talking to someone of the faculty. But give me a perception check to see if you hear anything. If you get bonuses for hearing, you can apply those too.
I do not. I was gonna take read lips high key because I really want it, but because I'm sorry, I'm so smart. But like, oh boy, do I just want to be a really sexy liar? That's what I chose.
Super fair.
Yeah, next time I lie, I can basically, I can ruin you. I can, or make you fall in love with me. You know, like just.
Too late.
It's just all of those good shit. But I did roll pretty well. 23.
23. Okay. Is anyone else willing to try and hear this?
Yes, you said perception.
Yes.
That's a 21.
I got a 22.
1,
And it
22.
says they said in chat, DC 5 check to tell Aurora's life is collapsing around her.
All around me are familiar.
Yeah, I'm seeing all the
faces.
people, and it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, PJ, what's wrong with you? Like, look, we discussed this shit character. We discussed this. It's fine. Everyone consents. It's just a little rough.
I consent to trauma.
Well, yeah, yes, she consent. The person that matters in regards to role playing is consented. So, all right. So 21, 23, 22. Hiro, did I get your number already, or did I forget? Yes.
It wasn't 18.
18. Okay. So Hiro, you can see she's saying something, the staff member, and you can tell that she's not like, she's kind of like, this is awkward. Oh, I'm sorry, but you can't quite make out what it is. Everyone else is kind of getting the gist of it, like it's something to do with the money problem that Aurora was having before.
Mhm.
But Sarnai, absolutely, you heard the most important thing, that the money was pulled entirely from her account, and if she does not get a solution by end of day, she'll be forced to leave her academic career here.
Okay, cool. I will saunter up, Big Brother style, Big Brother with money style, and just go, how much does she need for the end of today?
The amount needed for just today?
Yes, you said she needs something for today. If she
Oh,
can't, it's not like she can guarantee a job of relative income next, but what does she need right now?
right. Well, see, okay, so the education program that we have is multiple months, right? The semester in total. If you would like to pay for just today's education, that would probably be valued at approximately 7,000 gold. Now, if you want to,
Aurora just...
but of course, that'll only pay for today's education and facilities. You're going to have to keep paying $7,000 a day. Maybe we could work out a plan for weeks, but the semester has maybe 2 or 3 more months left. I don't know if you can continue to back up your education like that. And I apologize if I'm being rude. I'm just trying to make sure that this is understood as clearly as possible.
No, that is true, and that is fine. That is good. She needs to know this.
Yes.
And you wouldn't happen to have any scholarship programs open?
Well, this late in the semester and already being a student, we wouldn't be able to offer a scholarship, but we do have a sponsorship program. The key difference being obviously a scholarship is money the school gives to take on certain students of interest, but it's not uncommon for certain members of the teacher faculty to sponsor a student or anyone really of note within the academia. If you can get any one of them to sign off on sponsoring Aurora, their entire education is free. Faculty or facilities are free, even free food in the commissary, so long as they are a tenured professor or above. That's not an intramural.
Aurora, do you know the status of your magical animal professors? Because I know you mentioned you're pretty fond of them, or they're pretty fond of you.
Do I know this, or are they professors? Are they tenured professors?
You know that unfortunately, due to the nature of their education curriculum, they would not be given tenure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's divination.
Yes.
We have divinations.
We do have divination. We do know that they're tenured, and well, that bitch owes me a brunch.
What? Fucking does. Forgot about that one.
I could
I was just trying to think of anybody else we know that's tenured.
tomorrow,
Maybe,
perhaps,
but I feel like they're an intramural from Geb, I believe.
yes.
So they're not.
Do you go to any other classes?
Medicine?
Okay. Well, now you have a list. And I know how to print out your resume 3 times. So
in triplicate. If anyone wants to, you can make a society check to try and basically groupthink some teachers of note that, or even anyone of note that could help.
Is there an astronomy professor here that might be tenured? That would also. I have astrology lore.
I don't think so. I don't think this year currently offers the astronomy on the
It
curriculum.
doesn't, or else I would have taken it as one of my classes.
Super fair, super fair.
Maybe next season.
Okay, I'm also rolling the society, but
My
let me
apology,
see
Makai. I think I saw your finger went up. Did you have a question?
No, that was me
was
moving my camera up a little bit.
It was an 18 for me for
18.
society.
Okay.
dirty 20.
20 noted. 18,
I got an
20,
18.
18. All right. Okay. All right. Kyle was stepping back for to be back in a bit. Fee, did you make a society check?
Yeah, it wasn't that spicy.
Okay. It wasn't spicy.
It wasn't
Hero,
that
what's a
delicious.
professor?
PJ, we have someone asking for clarification.
Oh, yes, in the chat. School costs 7,000 gold a day. That is correct.
We were going to like the Harvard of magic.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, so I rolled a non-spicy like 12. So I don't think Hero, despite apparently getting points in classes that he like never attends, I don't think he quite understands the concept of a professor.
Well,
Of
I mean,
tenure.
you're not learning from the teachers. You're learning from like just being
Everyone
there,
else,
osmosis,
Exactly. So he might
staring
just be
at
like,
Sarnai. Like that's it.
he's just like, I see a father figure in all of you. Daddy, is that you?
Daddy.
Daddy.
So let's see. Everyone that got an 18.
Oh, y'all rolled 18. Well, thank you. I see you guys know what a professor is.
We do attend classes of
Yeah.
our own.
Oh, okay,
Absolutely.
Aldwin, you didn't have to like rub it in. I get it. You like, I don't know, eating books, but like some of us.
Well, actually,
So those are the 18. You know that not only are there probably about 3 to 4, maybe 5 teachers that you could talk to who are tenure that would be good applicants, but you also know there's an entire board that heavily influences the school, goes above it. And it's not uncommon for them to reach out and basically pluck someone from the world of Galarion and put them in the Arcanumarium so that, like, you know, the school looks good by proxy of that. And because they're one of the heads of the board, they can kind of do that. The 20 will not only tell you that, Sarnai, it'll give you their names specifically, as well as the teachers that have tenure. Obviously, the intramural from Cheliax, all like 5 of them, they won't count. Morrow won't count. All your fighting instructors, unfortunately, will not count. But
They're gym teachers.
yeah, they're gym teachers. Regrettably, they can't.
Don't
They
get
can't
tenure.
really. Yeah, they don't have. Yeah. So you know that the evocation teacher, Echo the Kobold, has tenure, I believe. The divination teacher, Tirel Korana, absolutely has tenure.
Mhm.
You
You already saw
actually-
this coming.
yeah, you know, the summoning and conjuration teacher, Remy Modio, is actually on review to get tenure. Very promising summoning conjuration teacher there. And you also know the names of the heads of the board. You have the head of divine, Agna Dwayndon, who is a dwarven oracle of Torog. You have the head of combat, Carnuel Quandest, who is an elven fighter. The head of nature and primal studies is a root leshy druid barbarian by the name of Supple Stem Drinks Much Dew.
That's a lot of words.
Yeah, let's
love that.
just have thick names.
Oh, I was saying just even the description of what they are.
All of that. You have the head of music and inspiration, Wakana, and of course the Archdean herself, Drachna of House Madanani. So not only do you have the teacher faculty that you could probably try and figure out a way to get them to sponsor Aurora, but you also have major heads of the board that you could probably go to and see how to get them to sponsor Aurora.
I will relay some of that, but upon the conjuration teacher, and I go, and I will not recommend you to him. I will not recommend anyone to him, not because he's a bad teacher, but because I think he fucked my father, and I'm still dealing with that. It's been a month. I have no way of knowing how to approach him on this. I have no way of anyone knowing
That's
how to approach him on
valid,
this,
yeah.
and I'm going to keep you very far, so far away from that. You will be as non-existent as I don't know,
Good idea.
a brain cell.
I imagine like we could just like pop our head into the divination room and we would know for sure if the divination professor would do it or not.
He
He probably
technically
knows all this.
Well, two things. He technically, one, believes in all of us, because Aldrin did a
thing.
pulled a fast one or whatever.
Yes.
And two, that again, that bitch owes me brunch, so it's not like I can't, you know.
Yeah.
We can totally talk about it, and I think that's our best bet.
Yeah. Because I mean, I don't know any of these faculty people, you know.
Everyone else is going to be. Everyone else sounds rather fancy, especially the dean. And with all due respect, I don't think you can handle the dean. I do not think you, in your current fatigued, sleep-deprived state, can handle them.
I think we could raise money.
We could attempt to raise money.
We raised
but you need- the
$7,000.
idea is
I have
you
100
need
gold.
you
That's
need a
mean-
lot of money. You need more money, and that doesn't cover food costs. So if you want to raise money
I
for
don't know how
just
much-
Aurora's free feeding, yes, then that makes sense. If you want to raise money for her to attend school here, that is something.
Mhm,
No.
mhm. I'll think of
I mean,
something.
if all else fails, doesn't the school have like maybe a guidance counselor or something? Someone we can
I
seek
think the
to
guidance
counsel us?
counselor just handed me my notice.
Oh shit, I thought she was an assistant. Fuck, we need like a learning system or something.
Let's just go to the divination professor. They'll probably just show up and make this quick. And
Yes,
if not,
fair
then
enough.
They're
We-
probably expecting it.
Yeah, but
He's
literally,
probably heading
as-
through that
as we're
door
having this
right
conversation-
now.
No, I don't think they leave their classroom.
Oh, if you're also looking for the guidance counselor, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm so sorry. If you're looking for the guidance counselor, Jem Ursina is available to meet with people. She understands that sometimes after Parents' Day, things are a little rough. You know, some anxieties pop up, some
I got
embarrassments
to
happen.
zone.
No, wait,
Aki.
no, you've said this twice. What the fuck is a guidance counselor?
It's
They're like a therapist, but the school pays for them.
Oh, they don't just cast
What
guidance
is
on
a
everyone.
therapist? Well, you're saying words here.
it's someone
Oh.
who you talk to your troubles about. It's
Yeah.
like me, but professional.
Donna,
Yeah.
we need to have a talk.
Less
soon.
alcohol.
Yeah,
A professional
yeah.
gritter.
Well, sort of.
Yeah.
They're there to not only give you therapy, but also to make sure that your academic career perfectly aligns in a way that best sustains, well, I guess you could say growth. To make sure all your credits are lined up, that if you transfer, the
As-
credits go with you.
As you talk, because since I rolled fairly low, Hero will just make randomly a fart noise, and we'll just be like, not interested.
Okay.
Yes, I guess divination professor, we can poke our head in, and I guess we'll learn very quickly if he's willing to do this or not. He probably already knows that we're thinking about this. There'll probably even be a note on the door.
Mhm, mhm.
Okay,
No, he
so
owes me brunch at the very least. I am quite compelling.
so checking in, we're all going to the divination teacher next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That being said, really quickly, I want everyone to make a roll for their mandatory fighting class, just to kind of talk about how well you reflected and studied on today's class.
Can the roll be anything?
Anything that you think you used in the fight. So like Arcana for magic, perception for
was-
looking for it, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay, I'm gonna use Arcana then.
All I did was sick pebble on Lannis. That's all I did.
Intimidation then.
Intimidation, nature.
Oral nature. Because I used Pebble.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not gonna roll intimidation. That's a +1. That's a 19 for me.
That is a dirty 20 for me.
That's fine.
Because
26.
What kind of rolls are you getting today?
me?
Yes.
Oh, normal ones.
Yeah, this is normal for
The
Aki.
Oculus.
Yeah, it's pretty normal.
I'm very like usually very lucky to the point where it's like it's expected. I'm just kind of like,
Just
yeah. Okay.
wait till you play the answer with her.
Beautiful.
Oh, you know
Yeah.
what? No, I don't like none of this makes me want to play with
This makes me want to continue to play with hockey.
You remember? No, like for example, like remember the what I did to I think the gelatin, right? The gelatinous cube.
remember
four-
as if anybody could forget. Remember
Yeah,
when I
rolled
desecrated
4
it?
12s.
Delicious.
Yeah,
We love to
exactly.
see
It's
it.
just stuff like happens.
It's
Like I'll
very-
just press this.
It's
And
very
see-
aggressively sexy. I rolled
Nice.
what did you say should we roll? I'm so sorry. I got
Oh.
distracted by Aki's sexy roll.
I don't blame you. It's a very powerful rolling power. Anything that you feel is appropriate for the class that you had. It could be perception, it could be acrobatics, performance.
I guess with Aldrin together, it was like acrobatics, right?
yeah,
kind
well,
of.
Acrobatics would work.
yeah,
Yeah,
it'll work. Yeah,
I would say that, or
absolutely
even you could even use performance because not only were you doing that, you were showing off.
True. I mean, either they both have the same, so that would be
Okay.
a very delicious 26.
26. Okay.
Also, I just want to say I used Arcana and got a dirty 20. I have an 11 in Arcana, so I rolled low this time. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Let's put it out there for the record. Okay.
Yeah.
Kai, what was your roll again?
All right. Question. Within the spirit of keeping my roles weird and funky and fresh and fun, how about performance? Because that little sweet talk I was laying on old Lanny boy over
The
there.
waggling eyebrows.
You know what? I will allow that. Absolutely.
Nito Dorito, 18 plus what's my performance?
Jesus.
25?
Four.
No, 24.
Damn. Okay. And Dusty, what's yours?
Amongst all this talk about Aki, like I'm just gonna say I just got like crit like a nat 20. So I was gonna use Arcana because I did a lot of spell stuff.
All right.
So
that
28.
works. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah, you're doing pretty well in your class. Despite feeling a little, tense and anxious about Aurora's paying for class, you're feeling pretty good. Next up is divination class.
Yep.
So it takes you a while again, because I think you've only been to his office once. But you get there finally. The door's already cracked open, and the minute you're about to like open the door, you hear a voice that says, "Just kick the door down. It's quite all right. I don't worry about that stupid thing anymore. Come on in."
Aurora continues to hold Pebble like a teddy bear very tightly.
We shall enter with before class. We would like to talk about something
Okay.
regarding this one, and I feel like you know it already. But do you want me
Yeah.
to say it?
I was about to say, I was like, don't you already like know what we're about to ask? So could you just not give us an answer already to like what we're about to ask?
Yes. No, I know exactly what you're getting at here.
Yes.
Well, you see, it's very complicated because if I do sponsor Aurora, then
It would make you a really good human being. I know that is maybe like outside of the realm of what you wish to be, but look at her. Look, she's literally clutching an owlbear as if it were a teddy. And if that doesn't speak for her emotional being.
you're quite right.
Emotions aside, she's rather good at school too, so it's not like you're wasting your time.
I mean, yes,
Yes.
I guess she likes looking at silly pictures, but what I'm saying is that she is clutching an owlbear, and that is point of concern. And you could help her with that.
Yes, that is true. But of course, the thing that I have to present to the Archdean is, and I understand this is dreadfully droll, but what sponsoring Aurora can do for the Arcana Miriam, they have to be able to present something that post-graduation can be fortuitous for the financial or communal
Oh, but that's
Respo-
easy.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, but Aurora loves animals and stuff. To tell you were really good at your animal class, right? You're really good at like petting them. I don't know what you do with animals, but
I mean,
you're really good at it, right? Tell him. Go.
I'm very good with magical animals, but I mean, well, I didn't see a astrology professor on offer, at least this semester, and I mean, before animals and things like that, that's kind of like what I did. I spent a lot of time at the Temple of Desna, and I'd learn a lot about the stars. And and because she has a thing in her bag, she's going to pull out just these books where she's like, and just in my free time, I like mapping the constellations. And she'll like open up some of the books, and she'll just be like, and this is just kind of like the thing I do. Like, I search my window, gives me a really great view of the sky over Absalom. So I've actually spent quite a bit of time mapping the constellations in this area, and then I can roll astrology lore at any point.
Yeah, roll astrology lore actually.
As Aurora presents herself hero in his still tiny pea brain, pulls out some glitter and just like tries to make the like it look more as like a really cool performance, and he just like throws the glitter over her because it like represents stars, or like I don't know, to like make her look more fancy. It's just like, yeah, she's great, and just like gives little like ad libs of just like, ooh, stars, no way, what? As she talks.
Give me a performance check
Oh,
as
hell yeah.
aid for the astrology
I
lore.
haven't rolled yet, so I'm just like, let's see how this goes.
Yep. So roll first
The
to
one way
know.
to find out.
Yeah, to know how much bonus Aubrey gets. So go ahead, roll performance. Fee.
It technically wasn't that good, but it is a dirty dirty 20.
All right, awesome. That's still gonna give you a +1 on top of everything else, Aubrey.
Okay, dice. They don't want. That is going to be a dirty 30.
A dirty 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 19. I
Let's
have a +10 for my astrology lore, and then +1.
Okay. So you start, you know that kind of passionate hyper fixation info dump that people have sometimes? You are right there. You're every little detail about stars that you know that you think is cool. You're just a word hose. And here it comes. And the divination teacher is kind of like leaning on their desk. And as you start talking, you all notice the divination teacher's eyes start to glow a bright white light, and their mouth starts to kind of become almost like a lantern for that white light. And they kind of push themselves off their desk a bit and start slowly walking over to Aurora. They go, I say, have you ever had the luxury of studying the great star that fell to Galerion?
Well, that was actually one of the reasons I actually kind of wanted to come here. There's nothing else like this in Galerion. I definitely wanted to study the Starstone and its effect. It's made so many people gods, and I kind of want to know why this has happened. And it's a chance to actually be close to an actual star that's not like our sun and killing us.
Yes,
a starlet.
This is very true. There's so much about the great night sky and the great beyond that we don't fully understand yet, but we know that we have the Starstone here in Absalom, around the center of the city. And I think if you dedicate yourself to the education and allow yourself to become a teacher, probably interim teacher, of this lesson, I could use this to make sure that the school will hire you and use that to sponsor your education. And as the teacher that's presenting this, obviously I will be sponsoring you until at least one whole year of your academic curriculum has been passed. But it means you have to pass everything. The minute you stop passing classes, the sponsorship is pulled. Are you okay with this?
That's fine. I don't want to fail classes. So I'm working very hard to not fail classes.
Otherwise, we're yelling timber. She's slowing down.
All of this is happening, and I looked over to Greta and go, the fuck all these stars. I'm a fucking Virgo. I don't know what any of this means. There, that's it.
You, Virgo, I thought you were from Cheliax. Fuck.
No, I mean my star sign, dear. And yes, only half of me.
The divination's like spoken like a two-faced fucking Gemini. So with that, the divination teacher just goes, yes, Aurora. And they grab your hand and they look at you with their elven eyes glowing like the moon. And they hold your hand, they look at you in your eyes, and they say, if you take this course right now, I see great things in your future. But you must dedicate yourself to this because it will become very painful.
Can you feel the stars tonight?
She's like, yes, actually. I mean, honestly, it's kind of what I came here for. It is what I want to study. I want to study the stars. I want to study Starstone, and learn all of that stuff. Because I mean,
She came here for the stone.
So the divination teacher runs behind their desk. You know, you hear the sliding of wood and thunk as the desk opens up a drawer. God bless. They pull out this giant piece of paper. They start dabbing a quill, and then they just start furiously scribing. After about 5 minutes of dabbing and writing, they finally get this massive note and missive. And they said, okay, once class is over, I'm going to go run and present this to the Arch Dean, Darkna. And then your troubles in regard to this issue
yes.
will be a thing of the past.
Do I need to be there for that?
It's probably best if you don't.
It's probably a good idea. Yes.
Nothing against your candor. It's just faculty talking about students is not really.
I just needed to make sure I just had to be there if I needed to answer any questions or anything like that. And I don't know. I feel like Aurora is like kind of half gesturing, holding Pebble, like that stuff.
And Pebble's just like, the goddess gave me 2 hands to kill and 1 mouth to feed. I that owl bear is. Wait a minute. You did this. You made your owl an owl bear.
Yes.
Smashing. Anyway, no, there might be a review, a board of review, once the Archdean approves of my sponsorship. But it'll be a very informal Q&A, and you will pass. Don't worry, I've foreseen it.
That's actually very comforting.
But yes, this is the gift. Sometimes it's a blessing, sometimes it's a curse. Also, everyone, I'm sorry about, well, I can't really say yet, but I'm sorry.
What?
Oh, also, have a great time at the dance when it comes up. Please stay together at all times.
That
Great.
doesn't sound sus at all. Ooh, ooh.
You're quite
That doesn't
ominous.
sound sus
I'm
at
sure
all.
you're aware of that.
Yes, but unfortunately, well, like I told you, Mr. Aldwin, sometimes with these things, it's just better to not get too involved as the purveyor of all knowledge. I feel vague warnings and threats is probably better for you in the long run.
No.
I read in a book somewhere. Someone said, "Great something, great power, something."
Oh,
Right,
yes, no, they were twats. What do they know about great power? Anyway, so that being said, let's do a quick lesson before I go. Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly, everything's bullshit, and I'm off. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Everything is bullshit. Gotcha.
What was that, Greta?
Everything is bullshit.
I said, how do you change
Everything is
your
bullshit.
perception of you? Never mind, I'll ask you later.
No. All questions are important.
Yeah,
What
sure, they are. And this one is giving me anxiety to ask in public, so I'll ask you later.
Oh, of course.
Yep.
I've just started private hours. If you need to come by for one-on-one time or
bueno.
questions, please. Yes. Anyway, Aurora, Excelsior. This is our day. This is your beginning. And he runs off.
He's so much more pleasant.
Aurora is
So much
just
more pleasant.
going to sit down on the first thing. Is chair, floor, whatever. Aurora's just gonna sit. She's just gonna be like.
So before we close, I'd like everyone to give me a roll for divination class because you had a very small lesson but more importantly, you kind of learn by proxy of this person who physically lives in a semi-omnipotent state, which I imagine would rub off on you a little bit.
God, I'm just gonna use occultism because I've heard more about the stars, to be 100% honest, than anything else in this class.
Those also good to use occultism.
And I got a 23.
I got a 27.
So I'm thinking about using occultism, but Aldwin literally did absolutely nothing. So I'm like, well, my scores have 0 in.
I would, yeah, I'm like too high in occultism, and I feel like Hero like literally paid
Well,
no
you-
attention.
You helped. No, you helped. You could even use performance.
Oh, listen, that's very sweet of you, and
Yeah,
I see
no, I'm
you.
trying to help you.
Yeah, I know, and I see you trying. But do you really think while he was stewing glitter that he paid attention to anything that was happening?
You changed. You changed fate. If you had
Yeah.
a chance to change your fate, would you?
You have
No,
a chance to change your fate. Hey, you helped Aurora get a crit on that.
listen,
entire thing.
Hero will say no, and he will slap that old lady from Riverdale. Just like, no, go away. Disgusting. I don't care about you bears.
Oh no.
All right, so let's go over it really quickly. Aldwin, what was your role?
I guess I want to use occultism, but it's a 13 total. I rolled a 5.
Yikes. Okay.
Exactly. He didn't learn anything. He was just standing around.
Hiro, what was your role?
Can I roll like it's generally too high. I feel weird for accepting. This sounds like I know this sounds like very weird that I'm doing this, but it seems too high for what he did. I got a 24, but I don't think that like Hiro deserved it. Can we just do it a 14? Like,
Look,
he didn't do shit.
If it makes you feel any better, you're
Yeah.
so behind in the curriculum. It's okay.
Hiro, like specifically.
Everyone
Oh.
is a little behind in the curriculum when it comes to divination, so it's okay.
We're doing really great in necromancy,
Oh, you're
but
killing it in necromancy, my guy. You're killing it.
Oops. How did we
Uh,
end up here? Oh, right. He's just too funny.
Like I don't know. He gives Hiro nightmares, but he laughs at his jokes. So like, I guess Hiro likes him.
Yes,
like-
the validation.
The validation and the nightmares that come from a good joke,
Yeah.
As is to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Mackay, last but certainly not least, what was your role, my guy?
So I rolled a dank nasty 2, but I
Ooh.
still have a hit. I still have a hero point. So after that, I have an 18 plus 6 because I have Lord Fortune telling.
Heck yeah. Okay.
So I should have done. I was
20.
so busy showing off. I didn't do the math. That's what 24.
yeah.
Okay. So, as the divination professor runs off to the archdean with this missive, we're going to end the episode for today. This is where we're going to end Wayward Arcadium episode 9. And thankfully, it seems like Aurora's educational future at the Arcanumerium has been saved, thanks to, of course, teamwork, their own passionate love of stars and astronomy and astrology. Or maybe astrology is someone else's forte. But this is what we're going to call it. Thank you so much for everyone for tuning in to this week. Hope to see you all again next week. And we're going to say our goodbyes, starting with, let's start with Aurora herself. Please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hello, I'm Aubrey Clay Aurora. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Mad Cosplay. I'm also, you usually find me over on Goblets and Gaze, doing all of that stuff, co-producing, running, editing, all that lovely stuff. Goblets and Gaze, I'm Mamagiri, and then you can find me over on Bring Your Own Mech, playing Sawyer. So, and that's me.
All right. Well, next up, we got Fee. Fee, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
What's up, guys? My name is Fee. You can find me under Finneman on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and those are all the social medias. It was lovely playing Hiro Kitsugane for you guys. The very dumb yet awkwardly smart Kitsune. And I hope to see you all next week once more. Come hit me up if you want to talk about K-pop or cosplay or how bad I am at doing stats in Pathfinder, because Aki knows all about that one.
Not that bad, babe.
we can work on it together. I don't know, make a support group on Discord. Aki can teach all of us. Anyways, it was great having you all here, and I hope, as I said, to see you next week.
Excellent. Well, speaking of Aki, we got such a glowing review. Aki, tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hello, I'm Aki, resident Pathfinder stat therapist, and you can find me all over the Twitterverse at Akinomi_art. I also co-produce Goblets and Gays on Iwamagiri. I touch well-seasoned stories sometimes, and you can also see me on Bring Your Own Mech as Bim. There you go. And like Clever Corvids as Darling. I just do too much shit. Okay, I just do too much shit.
Too much.
Just follow me on the Twitter. Eventually, you'll figure it out, as I am also figuring it out. Oh, and catch me tomorrow on Utopia at 8 p.m. Eastern, as I'm playing the Chinese ghost stories we tell ourselves. It's for the Texas Trans funds for charity, and the whole cast is Asian. It's great. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Please join me on that tomorrow. Bye.
So, well, next up, Makai. Makai, my dude, tell them who you are and where they can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
What the piggity poppin' party people? It's your boy, you they, you them. As you saw, I played Greater for You tonight. But surprise, I don't do too much else on the internet. So I want you to go ahead and give the follow to, give a shout out to a local friend of yours, somebody who's doing something big and that you think is really cool. Because I'm sure you know an artist, I'm sure you know a singer, a songwriter, a game designer, or somebody doing something that's going to make their day just to hear you give them a little love out on the internet. So figure it out and get back to me and tag me in it because I want to hear about it. Tag me at wannabe VA. That'll be my thing now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, 9 episodes in, I have a thing.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what's up. Okay, next up, Dusty. Yeah, my brain just had a complete fart. I'm so sorry. Dusty, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Yes, hello, I am Dusty. You can find me on the Twitterverse at DustyEHill. You can find me at Cast, at Goblets and Gays, at Anawamagiri, at Bring Your Own Mech. You can find me behind the Well-Seasoned Stories Twitter account at Season Stories. Keep an eye on that. We're going to have some cool stuff coming out soon. And keep an eye on my Twitter at DustyHill, because I'm going to be doing something cool this weekend. Can't talk about it yet, but just keep an eye. You'll see more stuff.
All right, sounds great. I guess that just leaves little old me. My name is PJ McGaw. You can find me all over the internet at pj.mcgaw, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Come find me, come friend me, let's have fun. When I'm not here with these awesome people, you can find me here, same net time, 8 to 11, same net channel on Wednesdays for Edge of Legend. And we are continuing the Rufa story, the case of the Imperial Tiger, and things are getting a little crazy with that. I'm really excited to see where that's going to go. I believe this Friday, me and Wes_IRL are coming back for Yeet for Initiative this Friday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I believe. And more announcements as I can. We have a lot of really awesome things coming around the corner, but we'll tell you when we can. So until then, thank you so much for everyone for tuning in. I hope you love the podcast. Hope you love the show. Hope you love the YouTube and all the great stuff. We're working hard for you guys. We love you guys. So we'll see you here. And until then, just be awesome, be safe, be well. And we're going to be rating really fast. Oh, I caught myself. I almost forgot. I have a sign here that I use to remind myself not to forget. I always do. Big shout out to TDs. All TDs make these amazing shows happen. And big shout out to Forgotten Cuttlefish for keeping us looking good and being on your screens. So thank you, TD. I didn't forget my Forgotten Cuttlefish.
Time to remember the cuttlefish.
I always do. And this time I didn't. So there you go, TD. That's what you get. You get my love and affection.
Quick round of applause for.
Yeah, do it for the TDs. That being so, we gotta change your name now. So now you're remembered Cuttlefish. But until then, we're going to be rating Behold Roleplay. And if they're still going, then they are going to be doing a Mass Effect D&D campaign. So if you like Mass Effect, if you like alien romance and Turian drama, Turian
butts.
Butts.
Sweet, delicious
Turian
Turi butts.
I like Turians a
Flavors.
normal amount.
Yeah. What is a normal? You know what? I don't want to know.
Something about them blue ladies. Something
You
about them
don't
blue
even
aliens.
you don't even fucking know what Aubrey's username used to be. Okay, that's the best way to
Yeah.
put it.
Anyway.
Turians a normal amount.
Everyone, you have a great night. We're going to be rating in 3, 2, 1.